Welcome, Internet, to the Place of Video Games Podcast. It's your boy, Dat Ninja Dev, joined as always by Donnie Eat, the Hype Reese, and Delvin Pisser Cox.
Damn right, baby.
I don't even remember what our old song sounded like. Our new song is awesome.
I agree.
Yeah,
I fade into it. I was just like, what was the old one? It wasn't even that long ago, and it
wasn't.
This song has just been rewritten. The RAM was dumped and replaced.
That's how that works.
I don't remember what the old one was.
Yeah, I can't recall.
Wasn't important. We can forget it.
It served its purpose.
I wonder if it's like the Mandela effect. I wonder if our listeners even know. They're like, there's a new song?
You guys changed something?
It's a different song?
It's like the Bernstein Bears and Berenstain Bears.
All the different Beckys on Roseanne.
Oh, yeah.
The cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is some high talk. High talk right here.
A car that runs on water.
What's the movie one?
Shazam.
Yeah.
With,
I definitely watched that shit. I definitely watched that shit. I fought that for decades. I was like, y'all are all wrong. I definitely saw that shit.
No,
it didn't help.
I did. It exists.
It didn't help.
It does exist.
Did a parody of it.
It does exist. People found it. Whole Reddit threads about it. Yeah, people found it. It exists. That shit was real. It was.
I don't think so, too.
It was. I watched it. I'm one of those people. I was like, motherfucker, I was there.
Whatever world that movie was in, I need to be there because I'm quite sure that world probably has a better president.
Yeah.
That world is the right world.
Maybe it's not. Maybe that's where President Camacho is in, and we're really in idiocracy.
Well,
I'm just saying.
He is a WWE Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we got the wrong Hall of Famer.
Damn.
Well, we've already touched that. I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
Did you see the shit the last dude was saying? Like, do we really think he was running the country? I don't. There's no way in hell.
I don't know what's happening.
I will say this.
The Bidenisms are hilarious.
Look here.
You know.
Him not running the country was a better job than what we got right now.
Listen,
it's true.
Listen, that might be totally true.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. It's like, I don't know, man.
I'm starting to think maybe doing nothing is the best option.
I wish we could. Could we just abstain to vote?
Yeah, because that motherfucker.
Like America just abstains.
We just don't have a president. We just don't have a president. We just none of y'all won.
Yep.
We're just gonna go without. We're just gonna try it. We're just gonna see what happens.
Our response is
no president.
Next.
Yeah.
Like we all collectively hit the shuffle button. Shuffle.
Yeah, we'll try again in 4 years. We're just gonna go without. None of you guys are worthy.
Should be a button that says nah, son. Just hit that nah, son. That's what America has voted 100% nah, son.
No is leading the way in the polls.
just no. No president, just no.
Yeah.
Follow my fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Delvin, how was your week?
It's been a week of up and downs, I guess,
As they always are.
Work has been just
trials.
Yeah, work has been just fucking ridiculous. My phone keeps ringing for stupid shit. They got
such as give us one example.
This property that I manage, it's commercial property.
Mm-hmm.
They've been harassing me all week about this one unit is all messed up and it needs all this work done, and they have a 40-year inspection and they're gonna make us fail it, right? So they're annoying me and stuff about this guy. They're harassing the guy about the stuff. Then the architect comes to do it like a checkup before the 40-year inspection. And of course, he looks at the other properties that have been all fixed up and say, no, these are the problems because all the work they did here is illegal as fuck.
Oh, wow.
This is wrong. The guy you're complaining about actually has the least stuff that needs to be done. These dudes over here were doing holy shit illegal stuff. And to fix it, it's going to cost $14,000. And that is just to start off with. You got like knock down walls. You got to like replace like structures and shit like that. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Wow.
Yeah, it's bad.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah, it sucks for them. I didn't say the address or anything about the property. I can tell you what they're trying to do. So,
it's a trap house, Delvin.
No, it's not a trap house. But they have found a way or a loophole around this. And that loophole is payola. Like, what can we pay to make all this go away? We're like, I don't know if you should be doing that, but all right. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Just give me the rent. Just give me the rent.
Y'all do what you want to do.
Lord
In
have
Jesus'
mercy.
name we pray. Amen. Because I ain't got shit to do with that. Nothing.
My name's Paul. That's between y'all.
Yeah. Boy, see, it's like a week ups and downs. On the upside of things, me, Chalfie, and T saw that the Roots and Nas and De La Soul is going to be in California, so we're making a road trip out of it. So we're going to Cali. We're going to go probably see Dev and go see the Roots, Nas, and De La Soul all together. Cadillac on Mars going on the road.
Hitting the road.
Yeah, I'm going to be the first one out, of course.
On the road again.
Yeah, of course you are. You and your turnaround trips.
Yeah, that's going to be fucking ridiculous.
I mean, the fact that you're actually staying for Saturday is actually nice. Yeah, I was assuming you were getting there Friday. The concert was Saturday, and you were leaving early Sunday morning.
Oh, no,
that's how you get down.
Yeah, I'll probably leave Sunday, but I'm getting there Friday. I'm getting there early Friday, like 8:00.
Nice.
And
so the concert is on Friday?
Concert's on Friday. So Saturday I have nothing to do. I'll probably most likely see you Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Or something like that. I think.
Yes, sir.
Well, like anybody from any of the peeps from California that want to see me, now is your chance.
see, you can't just say Cali. Like, you have to let them know where you'll be, because California is like 5 states. All right.
Yes.
If you're in Northern Cali, ain't nobody coming down to Long Beach.
Yeah,
like, that's a long trip.
Well, I'm gonna be in LA. I'm gonna be near LAX airport, but Long Beach also is where the concert's at.
I was gonna say the LAX and Long Beach are not close. That's not.
I know they're not. Because California is weird.
It is very weird.
Like a 10-minute drive takes an hour in Cali, so there's that. So
this is true. This is very true.
So I have to figure that part out. But yeah.
So you're flying into Long Beach or flying into LAX.
Yes.
And then you're driving to Long Beach from LAX.
Correct. Because I saw the prices.
Yeah, if you fly into like Irvine or somewhere a little bit closer.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is
too
much.
Way more.
I'm like, this is too much. Fuck this. This is unfortunate. Yeah. Guess I'll be flying here and driving. Like the price it would have cost me to fly in there to Long Beach and stay in Long Beach is actually more than it would cost me to stay in like LAX. LAX at area and rent a car. Like, no, so I'll just do this.
Yeah.
Said, fuck it.
Have fun on that 405.
Yeah. And then after this, like they've been announced like a whole bunch of concerts and stuff this week, hip hop concerts. So after that was announced, later on this week, they announced, did you see this, Dev? The Jay-Z, well, first the Roots Picnic, which Jay-Z is going to be headlining.
Yeah, I see that right now.
Then they announced after that a Jay-Z stadium show in July.
Oh, wow.
Where night 1 of the stadium show is him performing Reasonable Doubt, and night 2 is The Blueprint. So I might need to go to New York. I might have to go to New York for that. I saw that.
Do that.
Yeah, I might need to go to New York.
That was a concert that I went to last year. Was the Roots Picnic? So at the Hollywood Bowl. So I may take the wife. She may want to go do that again.
The prices are up. Have you seen the prices for it?
I haven't.
They are $300.
That
because
sounds
Jay-Z's
like
there.
Some nonsense.
Because Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, yeah, I don't care. I've already seen Jay-Z. I saw Jay-Z and Mary J. I don't need to see Jay-Z again.
Well, that's why the prices are $300. It's $275.
Yeah.
No, it's $225 for general admission. It's $275 for like the VIP.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
No, the Roots one with so at the Hollywood Bowl, it's the Roots, De La Soul, Bun B, T.I., and Nas. And that's on the 27th. That's like $95. So me and the wife may go see that.
That's dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise, man, everything's been good. I've been playing a little bit of games, but not too much really, because I've been busy with everything. And I haven't talked about this on the show, I don't think. But tomorrow, my dad's gonna be staying with me for 3 to 4 days. Not forever. No. Because what happened was, we've talked about it on the show. I think we talked about it briefly. My dad has cancer.
Cancer.
Exactly. And me and him had a conversation like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago at this point, about him having radiation treatment.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about the treatment is, when he does the treatment, it makes him radioactive for like 2 days, where he can't be around people.
Mm-hmm.
And that became a problem in his house because he was like, well, my dad's his wife is
old.
No, quite the opposite.
Oh,
his wife's like 20 years younger than him. His wife's more closer to my age than his age.
So less susceptible to the radiation than the old people.
No, not that. That's not the problem. She has grandkids who stay with her.
I'm sorry. She's younger by 20 years and has grandkids.
Yeah. Her grandkids are like 5 and 3 or something like that.
Damn.
And they can't go stay with their mama or their daddy in the meantime while he's dealing with the radiation treatment?
No. So they essentially told him that the kids can't be around him.
This man is going through chemo for cancer, and his wife threw him out the house.
It was Donnie. It was worse. It was far worse than that. Her first
I'd burn my own house down before some shit like that happened.
Yeah, her first response, and I kid you fucking not, you can just stay in the garage.
Ooh.
For 2 days till you get better.
Like, you can stay in the garage.
He's a cancer patient. I'm like, no. And he told me this on nonsense, like, the garage is good. I'm like, no,
Dalvin.
You can't. So is he drawing up divorce papers or something? Because this is grounds for dismissal.
He was so nonchalant. Like, I'll just stay in the garage, stuff like that. I'm like, what?
Is he just that happy to have somebody, even though she's 20 years younger than him?
Yeah, probably. And so I was like, no, what about it? And he was like, oh, I could probably stay in a hotel. I'm like, no, you have a house.
You got cancer. You should be at home.
I said, bro, just do this. I said, look, you can come stay at my house. You can stay in my room.
I don't even like that. I don't even like this, Delvin.
I think it's the best option for him.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I would think the best option would
is she getting that house?
Would be to be at his home.
I'm not getting shit.
Then that is not the point. Not what you. I said, is she getting that house?
Yeah, she's getting the house.
Mother.
She don't know. Nah, dog.
That's what I'm saying, Dev. Like what?
This time, while your dad is spending these days with you, you need to talk some sense into this man and get power of attorney because this is some bullshit.
If I was to tell you I'll tell you guys what he told me. He told me and my brother.
You'll listen to the show?
And this is, no, he's not.
Right.
But, well, he does listen to some of my podcasts, but I don't think he listens to this.
But not ours.
Yeah.
Not this one.
This is why I think my brother didn't answer. This is why my brother didn't answer his call probably. He told me and my brother, when my grandmother passed away, because we had a conversation about this, that, everything's going to her. And I instructed her.
Yeah, you would make sense. And this is why. Because in these moments, he needs her. Like, he needs us, what?
But no, listen what he said. All this stuff is going to her, but I instruct her to take care of you guys and give you guys X amount of dollars. And I said,
that's not how that works.
I said, motherfucker, are you stupid? No one in their right mind is going to do that. So
unless you have it specifically in your will, what goes to who?
And I just want to be clear. I'm not caring that you're not getting anything. That wasn't the point I was making.
No. I don't care.
The point that I was making is that when this man dies, as you would expect, his belongings are going to be passed to her forever. And it's their belongings. But in his time of need right now, she tried to put him in the garage and is sending him away.
Yes.
That is, people have been killed for far less. Yes. Like, that's wild work. Oh, yes. Not me.
You can stay in the garage.
I have that special kind of, trashy, violent upbringing that has real problems with that, I would burn my own house down before I left my house.
Yeah.
I am that spiteful.
He was
I'm like, oh, hell no.
No. I said, you can stay in my room, bro. It's okay.
I don't understand.
That's crazy.
How are you cool? I'm dying of cancer.
Yeah.
I'm offended for him.
This is my house.
Like I'm furious internally.
It was worse. Because I had to talk him to actually getting the treatment done originally. Because he was like
that I can understand.
No, I can understand.
No. You don't understand. Like, let me explain to you what was going on. So I asked him, he was like, I don't think I'm gonna get the treatment. Like, why you don't think you're gonna get treatment? I don't know if it's safe. I'm like, did you talk to the doctor?
No, well, that's a dumb thing. Yeah, okay, I see that. But
and he was like,
but again, I'm not surprised.
If he made his own decision at his own free will, I'd be like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, he was like, I don't think it's safe. Like, why don't you think it's safe? I was talking about my wife and this and that, and radiation treatment not getting. Like, okay, did you talk to your doctor? No, I said, you probably should ask your doctor, what is the alternative that happens if you don't do this treatment? Or what are the alternative treatments?
Death.
And guess what?
Death sooner.
Yeah.
That's what the doctor said.
Death sooner.
Expedited fatality.
Yes. The doctor told him essentially.
My wife's grandfather, he's super old, the immortals, he has cancer, and they told him that they thought they could put him in treatment, and they thought he had actually a pretty good chance to survive. But I think the initial treatment was gonna be like $20,000, like with their insurance and stuff. And he was like, I'm good. And his whole family was like his, my mother-in-law, they were furious. And I was like, no, I totally get it. I feel like I would be like, yeah, no.
Why would you? I'm
especially
old. Why spend $20,000 for what? Put yourself in debt to give me a couple more years when I'm already on death's door.
And it's not even about the money, because they've got it. Like the family, that's not a problem. He's just like, for what? And yeah. If it was like something like that, I'd understand. But no, him just being, ignorant or clueless to the actual medicine. Yeah. That's something that's good on your part, Delvin.
Yeah.
And taking your
but I'm still furious about this
clearly does not care.
Yeah. I'm so mad.
She's telling you that it's not safe because she's basically just waiting for you to die so she can take everything.
I'm so mad.
This is not okay.
Look, bro, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Every time I look at some of these relationships, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's good I don't get married again. Maybe me just being single and dating.
You got to be out of your damn mind.
Might be the best option.
That.
Look, I'm going to give you guys credit. For every good wife like Donnie has and Dev has.
I have a great wife.
There are situations like mine.
My wife is incredible. She would never do this to me.
Same.
My wife would fight an army of people before something like this happened.
My wife is going to kill the cancer before it kills me.
Hey, hate to break it to you. I don't think I'm that lucky. y'all like I got loving wives who care for me. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna happen.
You can. Yeah, you can. You just have to find a nice girl.
You got to find the right one.
My protection is that boy in that room. He's the one who's like, don't pull the trigger on my dad. Don't pull that. The daughter might be like,
the daughter's the one who's actually.
The daughter might be like, she might be upset. Like,
dude, I have a funny daughter story. I don't want to get off of your.
Oh no, you go to the story.
But I am mad every time you mention your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, no, that's not your mother-in-law. That's your dad's wife.
Yeah,
she doesn't get the title of mother-in-law or even stepmom.
Your dad's girlfriend.
That's your dad's wife. Your dad's girlfriend. Yeah.
It's funny because I don't call her my mother-in-law.
I'm so mad
because I'm like, we're like close to the same age. What are you, like 10 years older than me? You're more closer to
she
like
can kick rocks,
like a sister, something like that.
Mad facts.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Fuck her, man.
I could never.
That's
the garage.
Yeah, that was enough. He told me that. He said it was like straight serious. Like it's nothing. Garage.
Me and Donnie are ready to evict her right now.
100%.
She gotta go
out of the house.
And her grandkids, get out. Y'all got to go.
They just left from here because they bought she brought clothes and stuff for him here because he's coming tomorrow.
Oh, nice for her to go out of her way.
Yeah. Oh. She bought like insurance and all that good stuff for me.
Especially cancer, dude. Cancer's fucked.
Right? Man.
That's fucked, man. That's so.
Yeah.
Nah, like bad. Legit, Delvin, you got to talk to this man and get her written out of the will. All right. You needed to get power of attorney. You need to take over, and she's got to go.
Hey. Conversation will be had.
That's his right. If he's, of sane mind, that's his right to do whatever. If he loves
I'm
you,
sorry,
love him.
he's not of sound mind.
Listen, here's what I'll tell you, Delvin. He deserves better.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I just don't know. Like, I don't know what she doing to him or what it is. It must be insane, but
It must be great.
But
she put a riddle on.
That's how my uncle is. I always talk about my aunt and uncle. My uncle is not blood family. She married him. He married my crazy aunt. And I've made that joke with him since I was like 14, like since we met. I'm like, dude, it must be amazing in there or something. Because how do you stand to be around this? Like, she's just legit. She's legit insane. He hates that joke. I'm like, it's got to be something.
It's there's a type of crazy for everybody. Apparently,
there is.
Yeah.
Yes, there is. My daughter's a lesbian, which we love that, and she's got quite the storied dating history. And I always tease her, and we joke about the people that she chooses to date. It's been a rocky slew of folks that came through. I think I told the stories of, like, we were hanging out with Mac, was one of her girlfriends, like her senior year. Okay. Mac was cool, and we were like making fun of the bands and stuff, and her and Mac got into a fight, and Mac told me about it. And I told Mac, I was like, she'll drop you like a bad habit. You better fix that shit real quick. And she broke up with Mac before Mac could try. She broke up with like 2 hours later. So I was like the pre-warning. She was like, Dad, how are you going to tell my girlfriend I'm about to break up with her? I said, I did it. She told me what happened. I was like, yeah, you about to get dumped.
Yeah.
You
got a short shelf life here. She don't play that.
I know my daughter better than most. And the funny part is, when my wife tells stories about what I was like when I was younger, or just generally how I am, my daughter often, will say something, oh God, I could never date someone like Dad, or, oh, Dad's the worst, and all that, right? She's dating this this sweet but just country bumpkin girl now. Her name's Olivia.
Uh-oh.
And Olivia's been over to the house a few times, but me and Olivia haven't really interacted much. They kind of keep to themselves. And the other night, we were playing Rock Band last week. I didn't tell you, my daughter was home, and we had a family Rock Band night. It was amazing.
That sounds fun.
We played for hours. Like, we literally, my hands were killing me.
Hours. I saw the post.
Oh yeah. But when I walked in to set up the guitars, because my daughter was like, I want to play Rock Band before I go back to college. Olivia was watching WWE.
Oh no. I found my end.
And I was like, hey, you watch wrestling? She's like, yeah, I got to catch up on last week's story. Like, she's into it, like Southern woman into it. And I was like, yeah. And I go, what do you think of Obafemi slamming Brock? And she just started rattling and talking off. And I laugh. I didn't tell my daughter, because if I do, I'll ruin it. And I'm not going to do that to Olivia. Yeah. She's dating me. It's so fucking funny. Like, you can see the thought. Like, I found Olivia on TikTok, and I sent her, because I was proving this to my wife. I was like, I'm going to message her. So I messaged, just fuck with my daughter. I messaged my daughter, and I was like, what's Olivia's handle? She was like, what? I was like, what's Olivia's handle? She's like, why? I was like, I need to talk to your girlfriend. And I'm just being real vague, so she stresses about it. So she sends it to me, and I send her a GIF of like Randy Orton on the things Delvin's been sending. I'm not really watching wrestling, but through Delvin, I keep up in the story.
No idea what that is.
Yeah, and I sent it to her, and I'm telling my wife, I'm like, no, she's a lot. I was like, I can read her. I know what she's about to say. And as she's typing, I go, who do you think's talking to Randy? And we both posted, and she posted, I'm so into this Randy Orton thing. Like, yes! Right at the same time. I was like, see? I was like, no, I know this mind. I've been in it. Like, I see how it works. I know the timing. Like, I read it. It was crazy. Like how it was like reading, like I just knew that it was like by in a picture, and like almost in an instant. Like I was like, yeah, no, I know this energy. It just felt real familiar. It was very funny. I have an in that her video games is WWE. That's her Zelda. And I'm like, oh shit.
That's perfect.
Which might be real fun, because if she sticks around, should she prove herself to be worthy, Maybe go see a wrestling show. I can loop Victoria back into it because Victoria was like, oh, yeah, I like wrestling. I was like, this is some bullshit. You haven't watched wrestling in a decade. You loved wrestling when Sasha Banks was Sasha Banks. It's been a long ass time.
Long time for that.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was fun. It was very, very funny. And I'm going to continue to exploit that to my advantage.
As you should.
Yeah.
It's our job to embarrass our children.
Yeah.
And then one day when she's safe, either way, I'll definitely tease Victoria about it.
Speaking of
this is like a wedding story.
Children, embarrassing our children. I need you guys' help on something.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them kids. Let's do this.
I mean,
my son is trying to ask the chick out, take it to the movies.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know how to.
Okay.
So
I have thoughts, but I don't want to say them.
I've given him some advice on it, but I think it'd be good to hear from his two uncles what he should do.
Dev, I have a very specific thought. So
just ask. I don't like.
That's my thought.
I don't understand.
Here's what I was going to say. I don't know if this feels uppity. There is no wrong way to ask.
Right.
Just ask.
Just ask.
Listen.
That's all I got.
Girls, listen. Girls get asked all the time, in good and bad ways. You will learn, but you will never learn if you don't ask. You don't have to be. Just be yourself. That's literally it. Find something personal about her, mention that, and then but be yourself. If you try to be something, they will pick up on that because we are terrible actors.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I have never, ever had a problem talking to women because I don't know any other way than to be myself. Some of them hate me. Some of them love it. So,
yeah,
but I've never tried to be anything. So I think that's always really helped me.
Yeah.
You got to not care. Like, that's literally it. You got to just be like, whatever happens, happens. You're not losing anything because you don't have her in the first place. So you just got to go in because you miss 1,000% of the shots you don't take.
Yep.
All you got to do is ask. If she says yes, you've got another at bat. If she says no,
my uncle used to tell me, just remember, it's not yours, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's up to her. It's really not, and you can't change her mind. She'll know. They all know. They all know instantly. They know before you'll ever know. They already know. So it's already faded. So just ask.
Yeah. Because, I was young, man. I had that anxiety of asking a girl and stuff like that. You know what fixed that anxiety? Divorce.
Yeah. That'll do it.
like it did. Like, once you get divorced, they're like, I don't even fuck no more. It's then you start realizing, okay. And you start talking to women.
Yeah.
As a single person, you start realizing, these motherfuckers are just as broken as I am.
Yeah, 1,000%.
That's one thing.
1,000%.
I have always I've had a lot of friends, and I think I tend to run in geekier circles, and I've had friends that have struggled to try and date or like I guess have that confidence, and I've always you tried to help them or at least tried to counsel them if they've ever asked, because I've just never had that one. But I grew up around a lot of women. I think that helped. Like, my mom was a single mom, so we lived in a poor neighborhood, right? Like, we lived in Section 8. It was a lot of single moms. I had lesbian aunts and stuff. So I and my cousins were both girls. Like, kind of my immediate upbringing for a good chunk was just kind of female dominated.
Same. I'm in that same boat. Yeah, it was just me, my mom, my sister. So dealing with them and all of their friends. And I babysat kids for women. So
you'll probably
got that.
So
game
you'll get this. I also babysit. You'll get this.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I know this. I know there's a segment of guys that's going to hear this and hate this, and I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be preachy. It's actually really easy to talk to women. It's unbelievably easy to talk to women. Literally, a compliment goes a mile, and you just have to listen to what they say. Like, if you genuinely show attention, you will get a ton of attention because that's what they want. I mean, I just think, it may be sexist sound, but women crave attention. They love that you even asked.
Yeah, they just want somebody who's going to pay attention. That's the thing, and not constantly talk about themselves.
That's really it.
Yes.
Like, that'll get you 90% of the way there. It's like showing up 10 minutes early. Yep. Like you'll be surprised at how far it'll take you.
Me in this second life of mine, this second lease on life, have dealt with plenty of women and all they want to talk about is them damn selves. Like, Please stop. I am also here.
That's what they want, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think most, it's my daughter saw me, my wife saw me. Like it doesn't. There's better and worse, but generally speaking, I think the fallacy that like dating culture teaches us is that like men pick women. It's literally the reverse. Women pick men.
Women pick boyfriends. Men pick wives.
I still think most women pick you.
Yeah.
They accept. It's their choice.
They do.
And if you've done it, then you didn't. Then it wasn't. I don't know how real that is. There's a lot of extras on the other side of that table.
There is some truth to both things, because once you get to, I'm starting to experience that now. Once you get to a certain level of women, they're like, time
That's
to put a
true.
ring on it.
Of course.
Like,
That's
know about that, Chief.
That's why I say that.
I've been having that.
It's usually us that have to initiate that, and I have a lot of friends who just won't do that. They're like, I'm not.
Girl at my work's guy's doing that same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we end up we'll date you forever, and then never put a ring on it, and then we'll break
that's
up.
true.
And we'll find somebody and put the ring on that.
I just meant like women just pick you before you even get a shot.
Yeah.
It's their choice.
Oh, yeah.
They've already decided. I think 90% of the time before you've even spoke.
Yep.
I've had several pick me.
Like when you realize it's that far out of your hands, it's like, why fear asking?
And if they're just paying any attention to you and you're paying attention to them, you've got a shot.
You're better than most.
They know who you are, and when you talk to them, they initiate and keep the conversation going. Just pay attention.
Yeah. You're better than most. It's really that easy.
Also, you're going to learn pretty soon, son. Giving you a little heads up. The ones you thought were hot at this age, sometimes they don't look the same way when you get my age.
That's true.
He's still got all that. He's got all that resentment and rage built in. It's still in there.
No,
Delvin,
not even.
You need to talk to somebody.
Not
okay?
even. Not even.
Because listen, if you pick the right one, you'll never give a fuck. You'll never think about it a day in your life.
Donnie, I never picked the right one.
Well, I know. Like, that's clear, because I can tell you, I was talking to Sean about this the other day. Sean ran his mile.
In the chat.
He's
Sean
in the chat.
Capri.
You know, Sean ran his mile and he posted. He's always doing it. And it's like an inspiration. And I was like, one day, I'm going to work out. And he was like, yeah, it'd be great if you did. And I was like, I used to do it a lot. And I was telling my wife about that, and she was like, yeah, we're all fat. And I was like, this was while I was on vacation. I was like, but I don't mind being fat. Like, we're both fat right now. We're not in our best, sexiest shape. We are having the best sex of our lives by miles. It's not.
There you go.
It's not close. I feel so much, like you guys have seen it, so much happier with her, and we've just been on a great run for years. And I just think it's that age.
Yeah.
And you just stick together that long. When it's the right person, I couldn't.
It's the connection.
It's the connection. I couldn't give a rat's ass about any of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me and my wife, we've been together 20 plus years. I don't.
It's like it's not even there.
That's my dog. We have so much fun.
Yeah,
we have so much fun.
She gets me on and she sees how my brain works. She gets it. She's like in there. That's so different. That's completely different. You could just be yourself.
100% yourself.
I could just be
no guard up at all
in a space and just be me in a safe space. Oh, it's the best.
Mm-hmm.
One day I'll figure that out.
This is why
I wish it for
COVID
everyone.
Worked so great for us because we had so much.
I would die to go back. I would die to go. Like, please put me back in.
1,000%.
Well, now I would probably enjoy COVID, but back then it was terrible.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I do. Listen, I wish it for everybody.
When you're with somebody that don't like you,
I told you my dude at work, Terry, got divorced. He lost his house, and I was like, dude, that sucks.
Damn.
So he has a lot of these similar thoughts, and he's telling all the young people in our office these things. And I'm like, hey, I just gotta feel I'm compelled to at least give you the other side of this coin, man. Terry, I hope it gets better for you one day.
Terry lost the house. Man.
No, I'm not. Man, I mean, I get it. Losing a house that's no bueno, man.
Thank goodness
but
I
he
didn't
got
have
the
this house
Porsche.
then.
He got the Porsche. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. If I had a Porsche to choose from,
I'll take the house.
I might take the Porsche.
I'll take the house. You can take the Porsche. I'll buy another Porsche.
My house ain't that
Yeah,
great.
I'd rather have the house. But it's mine and it's paid off. I'd take the house.
I don't know if it was
can't
paid
live
off.
in the Porsche.
I don't know. Yeah, he's fine. He's got 6 cars and another
Yeah,
house.
like Sean. Well, okay, if you got 6 cars, I don't care that you lost a house. Thinking you got 6 cars, I'm not listening to you anymore.
Just sell those cars. You can get a house.
Yeah, I'm not paying you any attention.
He's 10 times worse than Delvin though.
Yeah, I'm quite sure. Yes, I'm fucking. Hate to break it to you. Hate to break it to you. This single shit is dope.
That's crazy.
Not too bad.
I couldn't think of doing it.
Not too bad
I'm
for
good.
me.
Yeah,
I'm good.
We were just
Like,
two broken in old stallions over me and Deb. Like, I would never date again. Are you out of your
Absolutely
mind?
not. I tell my wife
All
that
of
all
that
the
looks
time. She's like, "You're gonna find."
insane.
I'm like, absolutely.
Hell
I don't
no.
want no part. You mean I don't have to deal with nobody but these kids and these video games?
Not even
I'm
these
good.
kids.
Well,
Y'all about of age.
Mine are younger, so
Get
I
it
stick
together,
with
Jack.
kids.
Runway's running out.
Yeah. No, thank you. I don't want none of that.
Yeah, I couldn't.
It's been pretty good. That's one thing I can't complain about. Just this being like, you know what? This is over.
I hear horror stories from the girls that I work with about their app experiences and stuff.
Oh God.
Oh, it's the worst. It's
Yeah, I don't have to deal with that.
There you go, Sean. Yeah, so if we all end up single, we'll just move in together. That's
we could be roommates.
Yeah, I'm with it.
They were roommates. That would be awesome, actually.
That'd be funny.
Yes.
I'm here for that. Yeah.
That'd be funny.
That would be great.
Like a
We could all just,
sitcom.
yeah, 1000%.
Yeah.
Because I would be the Uncle Jesse of the group. I would 100% be the Uncle Jesse of the group.
Yes. I'm like, nah, I'm good. We're gonna sit here. We're watching Lord of the Rings tonight. All right.
Hell yeah. I gotta teach these damn Marvel dorks about the greatness of Dune. Did you guys see the movie channel?
Yeah, I saw that.
I posted a Dune trailer.
Don't go over there.
Not
Cricket.
a fucking response
I saw it.
for an entire 24 hours. Here comes Spider-Man. Everybody's in the movie channel. Everybody's
swung
talking.
in.
Oh my God, I can't talk about Spider-Man again for the 8th
Spider-Man
time.
swung in. It took all
Spider-Man.
Absolutely insane.
Daddy,
People
can
need to
only-
like Dune more. It's
You
awesome,
can-
man. It's
you can
crazy.
You can only blame yourself.
Why?
When you know someone in our Discord picked the fucking Wolfman over there. He has never lived that
That's
shit.
true. Yeah,
The
that's a grudge to hold forever, Dylan. You're good.
Oscar award winning.
It's not a great look for Josh Bones there.
The Razzie award winning Wolfman.
But yeah, like Raven was like, I wanted to respond, but I didn't want to get made fun of. Everyone hates Dune, and I was like, who hates
Who is
Dune?
Dune?
Apparently,
And why
people
do you
hate-
care?
That's my problem. I'm like, what? I don't give a fuck.
Why do you care?
Yeah. I like Dune.
I'm so excited, dude. That trailer was
I still haven't seen 1 or 2.
dude.
I liked one a lot.
I know I already
thought
told you
two
guys.
was- I know Don liked 2 more than I liked 2.
Yeah,
I thought 2 was okay.
Dune 2, I think was maybe my favorite in theater experience I've ever had. Ever. And for me, I think that's high praise. I've seen a lot of great movies in theater, and Dune was like, it was overwhelming.
Delvin
like-
loves Dune. He loves
it's-
Dune 1 and 2.
I know I make shots at it, but I mean, I do mean it. It's true, but I don't mean it just to be like a deterrent. But Dune is far and away better than anything I ever wanted Star Wars to ever try to be. Like in comparison, Star Wars feels so like bland and generic next to Dune. Dune is so much more like layered, and like complex, and there's like depth, and there's a ton of symbolism. And I have no idea if that's how the book is. I imagine it is, but like
I'm
it
sure
just feels
that's
like there's
exactly
so much,
why.
Yeah, it's so much
Because it's
more
a
to
book.
it. Oh, it's
Dune is thick.
and yeah, and I haven't even read it. And I do think, just like Lord of the Rings, I am in love with this trilogy so far. And
So-
when it's done, then just like Lord of the Rings, then I'm gonna start going back and being like, how is this different than the book? What do I don't know?
If you read the book, let me know how you
I'm not
think of
gonna
it,
read the
'cause
book. I haven't read the Lord of the Rings books
Yeah,
either.
'cause-
I'm not
'cause
reading
people
books.
say-
Jesus Christ.
people say the book is not as good as these movies.
What I do,
So
well,
the problem is there's 6 books, and
yeah, I'm
the
not
first
doing all
one is hard to get through.
that. I'm not doing all
That's the thing.
Okay,
I'll
that's what
read
it is.
them.
What I usually
read
do is, or at least what I've done with Lord of the Rings is, I listen to like a lot of like analysis videos or like lore casts or podcasts. There's a ton of stuff out there. I listen to it all the time, just kind of have it in the background and stuff when working. It's very like somewhat calming. And I've learned so much about it, especially with Rings of the Power. I think I was telling you guys all about that. And there's so much there. And then, you know, I'll scroll like a Reddit and kind of see how people deal with things. I'll do all that with Dune once I finish the trilogy. I don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to know all the things that people are already talking about. I don't want to know. I almost felt good because gaming is the only thing that I really follow news of. I don't really follow news of like pop culture or Hollywood or movies or music. Like, you know, you guys know that with music. Like I have no idea like theories and reported and extra movies that are coming out. Like I'm kind of in the dark. I think that I love that because when I started investing into like Lord of the Rings and trying to figure that out, found out that like everyone hates Lord of the Rings. And I was like, well, I hate all of you because I love this shit.
Who is everyone?
Hang on, let me be clear. They hate Rings of Power.
Yeah, they hate
Rings. They hate
That is
Rings
the
of
thing.
Power.
Who
They
is
want to
they?
light that shit on fire.
Yeah, they
like
hate it.
every Lord of the Rings fan site in the world.
Yeah.
It's a collective. They all hate it.
How many seasons of this are there?
I think there's 3 and another one on the way.
I don't think they matter.
Yeah, I like
They
it.
can go to hell because if there's 3 seasons,
So
that
anyway,
means people are watching.
My greater point is, I in that space, I tend not to like engage like when those fans. Yeah, I tend to not even pay attention to that stuff. I don't do it for horror movies. I'm kind of out of the loop. Like I don't really know, and I kind of like it that way. You know, I'm like that casual gamer that we talk about that gets his games, has no idea what's going on, but knows what he does and does that. Like that's kind of me over there in the movie space. That's kind of how I just go through, you know, movies and music. I don't really know what's going on.
I'm kind of the opposite. Like I'm like naive with like video game stuff and like hip hop news. I'm all into it. Wrestling news. I'm like way.
Video games the only thing that I do that with.
Movie news in terms of like Marvel stuff and DC stuff. I'm like I know all that type of stuff. Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Like
I follow gaming news and I follow like comics and stuff like that, but not even to the degree that you do. Only the stuff that I'm actually interested in, I'll follow. The rest of it, I don't care.
I have. Like even the comics on the comic side, I have a bunch of comics I'm reading now.
And I think for me, I don't care what other people are saying. I will just look up what's happening and I'll just read. I don't really want to hear what anybody has to say about anything most of the time.
I like to hear people's opinions.
It's
I'm not
more
going
like
into no
I
Reddit.
learn a
I
lot.
don't
So like
wanna-
Lord of the Rings, learning how the books were different without having to read all the books. You know, like,
see, I'm gonna read it.
that sort of I'm not gonna like I'm taking the shortcut. I'm like I don't have to do that. Somebody's already made
Give me
a
the cliff notes. Tell me what
somebody's
happened.
made a whole Reddit explaining this already. Like the
That is
research, the research has been done. Like I don't need to
But
do
the
that.
experience of reading the book is so good.
I've never, you know, I did
Listen
listen
to the audiobook then.
I did. I listened to about 5 hours of it, but I just I couldn't get into like that continuous, I don't know, book experience.
Man, I love books.
Yeah.
I fucking love reading. That is like probably my favorite thing to do outside of playing video games is diving into a book.
Yeah.
Like
If
just
I
love
don't
to read.
I don't read. I do read. I read a lot. I read all these news sources and online stuff and chatter. But like I don't read anything beyond maybe a magazine. I have magazine subscriptions. That's about as far as I'm going. I'm not reading like novels or short stories or anything like that.
I read a ton of comic books.
Yeah, I don't read comic
even
books.
to this day. Like I'm reading Absolute Batman, which is great. Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Superman, all that stuff. I read that a lot. I think that's one of the main things I do. Besides playing games and listening to like history stuff.
I do that too.
A lot of history stuff, especially like music history. Like I love like music history stuff.
Yeah, I think it's just it is. It's just a faster medium, you know, to consume information as to audio or video. And I think most of that time is dedicated in that direction.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a time thing than anything else.
Yeah, it's definitely a time thing because you have to carve away time to actually sit there and be oblivious to everything
a
going
big
on to read a
commitment.
book. I got no problem with that. That is my retirement plan. I just want to read books and be left the fuck alone. Like that's what I would love.
Yeah.
Let me go to Big Bear and sit in a cabin with no internet and
Wow.
just give me books.
Wow.
Like that is great for me. I don't need much. You give me a couple of good books that I can just dive into. I'm great.
All right, hang out with some big old bears. Yeah, Do your thing, man.
Yeah.
You don't judge here.
No. Give me the Bears. Let's go.
You know what I have been reading a lot today? The Crimson Dawn. What is it? Crimson. The new
Crimson
game?
Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Crimson Dawn. Yeah, the reviews on that game, and I was like flabbergasted.
It's all over the place.
Because I remember, like, I was like really into this game, and I was looking like the previews and all the coverage up to this moment was like nothing but praise. This is game changing. I saw a lot of that.
I saw a lot of both.
It's very positive, but it's not all positive.
I saw a lot.
There's been a ton of skepticism in this game. I think that's been fueling the intrigue. There's been so much. That's honestly, that's the only reason I know about the game is because the coverage has been
like, can they really pull this off?
There's a lot of skepticism about it. That's the only reason I even know about it.
I knew about it because I was following this game before anybody was even talking about this game.
The only thing I know about it is that people are skeptical on it.
Because one of the things I've talked about this, like I particularly look for AA games to play, like games that like people don't know about, and this was one on my radar for a long time. So when I heard people talking about it, I'm like, oh, this is interesting. People know about this game, they're talking about it. And people were like saying like a lot of praise for it. Like even reading a lot of reviews, a lot of people reviews say that
there are people that like it.
There's
very
there's 10s, there's 9s, there's 8s, there's also 6s and 5s.
Yeah, like there are people that hate it.
Divisive.
Yeah, polarizing. I like that.
But even the ones I read that were like divisive, they were like the game accomplishes what they said they're going to accomplish, which is impressive.
Which I think that's kind of the problem is it's the whole time that they've really talked about the game, the pitch has just been kind of excess.
Yes,
excess graphics, excess systems, excess to do.
Nothing about the story
but what's tying
is.
It together? What's the motivation? What's the driving force? There kind of is none. It's just lots of game.
It's kind of like they accomplished their mission.
I thought it was like an AI thing when I first picked up on it like a year ago. I was like, what is this thing?
Because it doesn't look real. It doesn't look like it should be possible.
Yeah.
But they pulled it off.
And the tech, their engine and all that, that's the I honestly think that's most people's interest is just, it's
probably.
It's pretty.
Probably.
Yeah.
People like pretty games. That shit sells.
Look, JV's excited because he can ride a bear and there's a jetpack.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah. JV's been riding bears for a long time.
Damn, again. I sent Jeff Grubb a picture of your Discord message to him. He thought it was funny. It was both of us. He's like, his taste sucks. And I wrote Death Snore. And then I was like, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. I still give him shit about Death Snore. He's got to be like, Donnie, it's been years. Like, I don't give a fuck. I got words. You're going to hear them.
Goddamn right.
I'm so mad. Just like Delvin's shit about dad's shitty wife.
Yes.
You're going to hear this rage.
Yes. Just like I give Josh shit about sinners. You goddamn right. You give him shit about Death Snore.
Josh was hating on sinners?
Oh, that's you don't get the joke.
I don't hang out in those channels.
Josh rated The Wolfman above Sinners
movie.
on Decade of the Horror. And Delvin was giving him real shit for it. He was like, how can you even have this opinion? He's like, this one's going to win awards. And Josh was like, well, if it does well, like maybe I'll Delvin all year. He's at Michael Jordan, and I took that personally. He reminds Josh at every moment.
Trash ass movie.
He put the Wolfman.
Wow.
I don't know if the Wolfman's bad or good, but here's what I'll tell you, Dev.
I do. Because
I thought it was bad enough that I didn't even try to watch it. Damn. I was like, I'm not even going to give it a try.
Donnie picked movies above Sinners, and I was completely fine with it. Like, those movies were good. Like, okay, I can see how somebody would like this over Sinners.
I don't remember what my list was. What did I pick?
I think it was Weapons was one of them. It was something else.
I didn't like Weapons as much. Josh loved Weapons. I wasn't that high on Weapons.
Weapons is good. I like Weapons a lot.
Was it 28 Years Later?
Yes. I think that was your number one.
And Bone Temple's even better. Bone Temple's.
It's really good.
Bone Temple's great.
It's really good.
I
was surprised how much I like Bone Temple.
I loved it. Oh, man, I walked out.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Awesome. So...
Yeah. So I'm like, no, I respect this.
I still think I had a different one. I think I had another one above that one too. I don't think 28 Years Later was my favorite.
I think it was.
I don't. I think
you had
something
3.
else.
I think Sinners was number 3 or something like that. I can't remember now.
Sinners was so damn good.
It was good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I want that Red Dead
Yeah, I
Redemption
loved
3
Sinners.
Sinners
Was
so bad. That would be
That would
such
be
a
cool.
fucking great game.
They should just make a game in that kind
Dude.
of light.
Dude, give it Red Dead Redemption 2, Undead Nightmare. Make that the Undead Nightmare pack.
Dude.
That'd be
Oh
dope.
my god, I would play that so fast.
That's a brilliant idea, by the way.
Thank you.
Hell, make it multiplayer. We can be smoke and stack. Like I'm here for that.
That sounds like some Rockstar shit would do.
Just make it like a Red Dead Online chapter, even.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like you ain't even got to go that hard.
I would love it.
So I got a story for today.
Oh, let's go.
My work today.
Put you in the basement.
No,
garage
she did
and
not
shit?
put me in the basement.
I forgot
this
they were
is
about
why-
to Milton him.
This is why she won't put me in the basement. So today I'm at work. It's about 9 a.m. I've dropped off the kids. I'm getting ready to go into like work meetings and things of that nature. I get a call from my wife and she's like, "Babe, I don't know what happened, but my car just stopped. I was coming from dropping off Hunter, headed over to Costco to get gas, and my car just stopped."
Damn.
Why do you think her car stopped? She's going to Costco to get gas. She's been on E
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah,
like
yeah.
2
I knew
days.
that.
Yesterday, she was coming from a doctor's appointment, and she came to my job because she just needed a hug. So I ran out there, gave her a hug, and I was like,
Aw.
"Babe, put some gas in the car. You're on E. Go put gas in the car." Doesn't put gas in the car. Had a
They don't
long
listen.
day. Completely forgot about it. And I forgot about it when I got home because if I had remembered, I would have gone to put gas in the car because
So it was your fault.
much like Donnie's family, they just they don't do these things.
Yeah.
So 9 a.m. she gives me the call. So I fly over there because she's also like, "Should I cancel class? What do I need to do?" I'm like, "I'm gonna come give you my car and I'm gonna deal with the roadside assistance. And I don't think there's anything actually wrong with the car. I don't want to have it towed to like say the Subaru dealership and then them charge me $200 because it just needs gas." I said, "We're gonna call roadside assistance and get gas." It took 3 hours for them to actually bring me gas.
Yeah, you
which
could have just brought the gas
I
yourself.
could have walked to the gas station, but because she'd already put in the call to the road, I'm just sitting there just waiting. And that's fine. I'm sitting there, I'm watching anime. She calls me because she has to go to Walmart, and we're sitting on a video chat while she's traipsing around the
fun.
city,
Living her
getting the
life.
things that she needs, living a life.
Going
while
to
I'm
see that
sitting
fat
here
white man you was talking about earlier.
in 90-degree weather, because it is 90 degrees in Bakersfield this week,
Woo.
this whole fucking week, waiting for the damn roadside assistance to put some gas in the car. They put gas in the car, starts right up. Give me a half a tank.
That's nasty.
I go get gas. I go to Costco, get gas, and I'm like, "You will not let this happen again." I said, "Every Sunday, we're putting gas in the car.
That fury.
You can't let it get to E.
I know that
You
fury.
can't let it get to E." I'm like, "This is unacceptable. If it's on E, just tell me. If
I
you
wonder-
get low, tell me. I'll put gas because I'm not dealing with this again."
I've always wondered if we could like set like a governor on that. Like maybe we could turn the dial so it looks like it's on any. But
Yeah,
when it's only like a court, like could you have like a husband setting
See, we
in
can't
the
do that,
UI?
because then they'll get trained to be like, "Oh, I can be on E for quite some time."
Oh no,
Yeah. For several days.
you're right.
That
You're
won't
right. No, you're right. That's exactly what they would do. I did find the movie list, Alvin.
Okay.
It goes Weapons 4, Sinners 3, 28 years later 2, Bring Her Back number 1, and that is correct.
Yeah.
Bring Her Back was better than all of those.
Bring Her Back. I forgot that came
That movie
out.
was really good.
I like that.
I like that a lot. I think I like that one more than most. I think I'm on the higher end of that one.
Yeah, you are. Because I don't think I liked it that much.
It was not even you.
But
think
I
it was
watched it
generally
again recently. Like,
people.
this is pretty decent.
It's just scarier than everything else.
That is a good point.
It's just scarier than it is. Literally scarier than all 4 of those movies.
Yeah, there's a point in that movie that I don't like this part. it annoyed me.
Do that what is it? The countertop.
That was a good scene. That was a good scene.
Yeah, that was good stuff. Sorry,
I have no idea what y'all talking about. Never even heard of this.
you should watch Bring Her Back.
Pretty good.
I might watch 28 Days Later at some point.
If you don't, definitely. Oh, you should, because it's not like, it's not all that horrific. If you're
Yeah,
into
it's not
like
horrific.
Yeah, if you're into the
Horror doesn't bother me. I'm just not interested.
I know you're not that into scary movies, but like if you're into like The Walking Dead, you can handle 28 Years Later, and it's not that bad.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
It's more
funnier than anything. And
yeah, the horror and stuff doesn't bother
28
me.
years
I can't
later,
play horror video games.
28 Years Later is somewhat sweet and uplifting, actually, until it goes batshit crazy, which then picks up, and it goes batshit crazy at the very end. And then that gets picked up in Bone Temple and fully explained. And that's like, oh, this is fucking sinister. And then it's awesome.
Oh, yeah, so Bone Temple is like the next one. So there's another one after 28 days.
And there's one coming back too. There's a third.
And even with Bone Temple, it gets like sweet.
Yeah, Bone Temple.
Like, it's very good. It's a lot.
Bone Temple's great. It's great.
I would say I'd put it on the list for the wife to watch, but she doesn't like watching things that she hasn't already seen.
Well, you get a lot of weekends when you're alone, so
yes,
a lot of content.
That's all my anime time.
I think 28 Years Later just came to Netflix even.
It's been on some streaming service that I've had for a while. I just never got around to it. Much like Dune. I got to watch that at some point.
Oh, I'm about to rewatch Dune too. Like just seeing the trailer just made me want to, I was like, oh, I just want to rewatch them again.
Yeah.
I
Dune 2 was fantastic.
I kept meaning to watch it. I just kept forgetting.
And I don't mean to like I mean, I do love it. So I'm maybe it is overpraised, but I truly think it's like, at least as a trilogy and that kind of continuous cinematic like production, maybe not as like, obviously the MCU has like 20 cracks at it before we get to that ultimate moment. That's definitely a higher moment, but just as a production and a trilogy, I think this is as good as it's been since the Lord of the Rings. Like it's been that great so far, 2 movies in.
Okay.
I think that, the cast is great, the acting is good. I'm really enveloped into this world and the story, but the production of the movie is through the roof. It's like next level. And especially watching that in theater with that big sound and that big screen, like Dune 2 in particular, man, it's crazy. I get swept up in that fantasy. I'm here for it. I'm really
Dune
into it.
Because even though it's kind of a remake, it doesn't feel like nothing that's in the theaters right now. It's so uniquely different.
I see a ton of parallels.
It's not a remake.
It's a reboot. They made the Doom movie before.
There's an old Doom movie,
but it's not really a remake. You don't
it's
really
a new
remake
take.
It's a new take.
Really a remake.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Reimagining. It's more like the book.
No, it's not a reimagining. It's just a different take.
It's super cool. I think there's a lot of like crossover with something like a Game of Thrones or like a Hunger Games. My daughter really loves the Hunger Games, and I was like, I try not to go too far with the kids, because if you go too far, they'll reject it. They don't want to like what their parents like.
Correct.
But in passing, if my daughter was watching Hunger Games, something, I was like, yeah, like one day, I'd love it if you like watch Dune with me. I think you might like it. It's kind of like this big fantasy. She's like, yeah. One time we watched it over Christmas, and she was all in, and I was like, yeah.
I'm like that mistake you're talking about. Like, you tell them too much about it.
If you give them too much, they'll reject it.
I've been trying to get my son to watch Battle Royale for years.
Yeah, you got to be sly about it. You got to just like plant the seed and allow the seed to grow on its own.
You just got to put it on while they're around.
Sometimes
and have them sit down.
Yeah.
What's that?
Pacopia grabbed my daughter like that. She was letting the dog in and walked by me watching Pacopia, and she sat down and she sat there for the next 4 hours. She took the controller from me at some point.
I've been telling this kid for years, like, hey, you like Fortnite. This is where that idea came from. This movie.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you should watch this. You would love this.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you, son.
It also helps if you take a couple of theirs too. Like, I've noticed that with Jack. Like, I let Jack loves to pitch me new music and stuff, and I let him. Because that means that when the time comes, he'll be a little bit more receptive to whatever.
Yeah, I listen to my son's music takes.
I'm not listening to none of my kids' music. I'm not. That's where I draw the line.
Really good. I think you would love his music taste. Both of you probably
Jack,
would.
maybe. My kids, absolutely.
He's really good at picking out stuff for me.
Okay.
Like the stuff that he's picked out for me, I'm like, I actually do like this. Like, you've nailed it, kid. Well, I told you like the new Jabez that he's got me listening to. I don't know what that is, but it's good. I like it. He's like, yeah, you like the roots and shit. You like this. I'm like, all right. And he's right. He nailed it.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
I'm just good on new music. Y'all can keep it.
I mean,
you want to hear that Jack Harlow R&B album?
Hell no. I don't want to hear nothing Jack Harlow has to say ever in life.
He made it. He became blacker, he said.
Who's Jack Harlow?
Exactly.
A white rapper?
That's
Really?
exactly what he is. He's a
apparently.
white rapper.
Yeah.
He's a decent white rapper at that. He's pretty good.
Look, if
On
you're
the scale
Eminem,
of
I'm not listening.
Eminem to Vanilla Ice.
Yeah. He's above, he's below Eminem, above Machine Gun Kelly.
I like that Delvin has a ready-made white rapper.
Where does Paul Wall fit in this?
Oh, Paul Wall's
Just
right
give us your top
under
10.
Eminem.
ESPN top
Thank you.
10.
So if you're not Paul Wall Eminem levels, I'm not listening. It's just not happening. I'm not interested.
Keep it.
Where does Drake and Logic fit in this equation?
So Drake doesn't even fit in the equation. Drake
he's
is
part
not
white.
in the equation. Drake is just Drake shouldn't rap. Drake should just sing. Go be an R&B singer because that's really what you should.
I feel like if I put Drake in this, he would be high on the white scale but low on the black scale.
1000%. We don't
like
claim
Joker.
Oh, yeah.
You remember like with the All-Star game? You guys had to see it. There were like social media posts about doing like a white team, black team. One of the podcasts got it
I know you're
started.
talking about,
And they did it, and I was like, "That's actually compelling. I would watch the shit out of this because it was like the blacks are definitely favored, but the whites got a chance."
Yeah, the whites got some players.
If
I'm
they
here to
play,
watch
if
this.
They show up,
Right?
for sure.
I'm here to watch this game. This is way better than whatever y'all are gonna do.
And then you have to add in the whole equation. Like, what if the players mixed? Like,
Yeah,
the black
if we have
team
to
or the
get
white team?
Tyson versus Jake Paul and shit, why can't we do the whites versus blacks in the basketball?
Yeah,
This is true.
Dude, the ratings would be through the roof.
it would. It would be. That guy in the office would be super happy.
Oh, could you imagine?
He would play
Could
that.
you imagine? They'd be
Oh.
arguing fouls and shit.
We should make this should become a thing.
Lord have mercy.
Do it in the
Should it?
WNBA?
Oh,
The WNBA would tear this country
the
apart.
WNBA.
Yeah.
They got mad when they weren't even like playing against each other.
Right. Yeah, they would tear this country apart. We're not ready for that. That's too much.
No,
You
no,
hurt
we're
that
not.
white girl.
But the men's, I think we're ready for the men's because
The men's.
they
The
got
funny
no
part is
competitive fire anyway.
The white men's are all going to be from Europe.
I know.
That's the funny part.
It's the international
It's not even
team.
Americans.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the international team and like I don't know. We've got to have one white dude. Right? There's got to be one white American out there. It's like the international squad and him.
Yeah.
Whoever that is.
Knipple?
Knipple. Yeah.
Give him Knipple. Or
And here's the other thing.
Dude from Dallas.
Here's the other thing. Here's what
Cooper
I think
Flag.
you should do. Here's what I think you should do. Yeah, Cooper Flag. You have the whites versus the blacks, but the whites get to pick one black player.
Oh my god.
It doesn't have to be an all-white black player. Can it be somebody mixed?
No, yeah, it's
Like
just
you- like you
one
just-
other player.
Look, first of all, Delvin, we already know if you're mixed, you're black. Like that's just.
I mean,
That's how the police look at it.
one non-white player. They get to pick one,
So they can pick.
and I think that's hilarious.
So
Because
one night player. So give him Giannis.
sure, totally works. They just
That
get
works.
to pick one.
That's a good one.
I think it would be hilarious because there would be outrage and controversy over who they picked, whether or not that person wants to get picked. They've been talking about people throwing the game. I mean, that is a
You know
Netflix
what?
series that writes
Yeah.
itself.
You know how you do this?
Yeah.
Now you fix it, Dev.
They pick LeBron.
That's what I'm gonna
It's
say.
LeBron and the whites versus the blacks.
Give him LeBron. Give him fucking LeBron.
And I think
give you LeBron.
that'd be the other part. You could have every year to year. 1 year the blacks vote a player that has to play for the whites.
Draymond.
You know, there's a Chappelle show here, and it's awesome.
We hello so long fried rice, hello fried chicken.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
God, it'd be hilarious. It would be hilarious. They should even just do a trade. Each team has to take one of the other player.
Yes.
You just have a talent trade.
Yeah.
I like it.
Who's the
Good
white
idea.
dude on the black team? Could you imagine the memes?
Oh my god.
Oh, you remember what they did to Kirk Cousins when he came to Atlanta?
Oh, the chain and everything.
it'd be the
Here's your
best.
chain. Here's your Jesus piece.
Yep.
It would be great. It would be great
We're
television.
gonna get you some grills.
Oh, they started doing braids and shit.
Oh no.
It's amazing.
Oh, God.
Get you this black chick. Like I already got one. Oh, we knew it.
Man, if the race relations could get back to somewhere positive. People would like it, especially if you did a trade. One player on each team. Now you can't be that. Like brings the tone down a bit. Now it can't be so us versus them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we get
one-
a token person on each side. Then it's funny.
Put token on the jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
token white guy. Token
Yeah.
black guy.
Just put it on the jersey.
They didn't even get a name.
Just token.
Token for 3.
Yeah, I like it.
And affirmative action scores again.
DI has stepped on the court. DI is checking in the game.
Oh, this is great writing. This is excellent stuff. Adam Silver, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Slacking.
He's got 3 DM teams and a junior team and fucking a round robin.
Look,
like, you're doing too much.
The 2 expansion teams, the all whites and the all blacks.
Oh.
Let's go.
Damn right.
And I think we should call him, like, whoever the one player is, it should be called that. Curry and the whites. Flag and the blacks. It's like some celebrity deathmatch shit, man.
God.
I like it. This is how you net the culture.
Yes.
I'm saying.
This is it. Everybody would be into that. There'd be nobody that wouldn't
1000%.
love that. That's an amazing idea.
I'm here for it. All right. Well, this is supposed to be a video games podcast.
Is it?
Is it?
So I guess we can
No,
get
it's some video games podcast.
some video games. So let's get some video game news, and then we can get back to shenanigans.
Okay. Yeah. We can jump right into the news. Well, damn it, Dev. This is not where we want to go. We're having a good night.
Well, then tell me about killing bugs.
Dude,
Yeah.
fucking yes. Starship Troopers Ultimate Bug War is amazing. It's
I bought
incredible.
it when you said it. I didn't play it, but I bought it.
I'm over the moon for it. The greatest game I've ever played? Absolutely not. Did that team understand the assignment and do the thing? Absolutely they did. There's an infinite amount of fan service here. The live action cutscenes and the skits. Excuse me, I'm choking.
Don't die.
Well, you know.
If you gotta go, you gotta go.
The live action cutscenes are incredible. I've shared several in the Discord. They're on my Blue Sky. The propaganda is hilarious, and it couldn't come at a better time. Right when I told Rebecca, it has never been more relevant than right now. So this is both entertaining, fan service, and at this point, I would argue, educational. The gameplay is hilarious. It is hilarious, and it is awesome. On Switch 2, I was playing the first night I played docked. It got a little choppy here and there, but for the most part ran fine. And I was like, this game plays great on Switch 2. I played it last night in handheld mode. It gets more choppy in handheld mode. So I wouldn't recommend you play handheld mode unless you just have to. It's pretty choppy there. It seems like it's fluctuating a lot.
Even with the boost mode?
Well, I bought a Switch 2 copy, so the boost mode wouldn't work. But yeah, docked, it's fantastic. And I'm sure if you have any other system, I'm sure it runs flawlessly everywhere else. But I bought it on Switch. And
I thought the Switch had like a boost mode that came to it. Like
it did, but it's for Switch 1. It's only for back compact games.
Yeah.
It's not a really boost mode. Here's what it does. All Switch 1 games play like they're in docked mode on Switch 2 and handheld. So it just runs the docked profile. So it's a res boost, basically.
Okay.
Which is nice. It is very nice because the Switch screen is 1080p. So if you had Switch 1 games and you're playing them handheld, it was 720 stretched. So this is much better. It is a big improvement for them. Yeah, but this game, the fan service to the roof, Casper Van Dien sends it. It's hilarious. I had a really great night with Sean. Sean downloaded the demo while he was on stream, and I was like walking him through the demo, and we were having a blast. You can nuke people. Like, it's very Turok. With the exception that Turok is way more puzzly. Not like full-blown Doom, but Turok's more, but it feels like that. Open world, multiple objectives, tackle them any way you want, and then you beat the level, you get graded, and then you get a cutscene, and you go to the next level. But it's epic. It's super bloody. It's super gory. There are all these 2D body sprites around. Friendly fire is a thing in the Starship Troopers, and this game's AI like almost blatantly will get in front of you, like you're gonna kill your own people, and you're gonna hear them be like, "Mom, medic!" And like I popped this dude's head off. The bugs are huge. My favorite thing about this game is this is the game I always wanted. When you sent me the trailer, I already knew it. I was predisposed to loving this game. All they had to do was not fuck it up, and I'm happy to say they didn't fuck it up, because you get to do things in the game that you saw in the movie. right? It's like you get to live out that movie in this Halo, Turok, Medal of Honor, early kind of way. It is retro, right? It's sprite based. I saw a lot of there was. I know nobody was paying attention to the game, but I had more than a couple people when I was sharing clips and stuff. They're like, "Why does it look like that?" Yeah, it is the bolt gun people. So yeah, it's that boomer shooter, pixel aesthetic, which I love, and I think
why does it look like that?
I think it's beautiful.
Boggles my mind.
It's crunchy in the good way, and it's fast, and you can pull in airdrops. You can pull in, and they do the Helldiver shit, and they come down and smash, and you can fly in bombing raids, and it blows up like the whole map and shit. And when you nuke you get a whole mushroom cloud, and they nuke the whole city. There's even a bug mode. You can play as the bugs and get revenge.
That's great.
Yeah, there's mechs and shit. Like I'm telling you, it just
gotta get the brain bug.
It does the damn thing. Like the flyovers are very Halo. Like the you see, like you come in across the beach and stuff, and your little troop, and you're gonna land. And when they do that, just like in the movies when they're landing, there's those damn bugs that are shooting those moon stars up into the sky, looking like WWE and shit. And the music is like lifting it. Like it knows exactly what it's doing and exactly who they're making a game for, and they fucking exactly made that game. It's great. I love it. It's so good. I can't.
Why did it take so long?
I know
like it should have been such an easy thing to do. Long ago.
They could have done it then. I've played every Starship Troopers game, and they're all bad, trying to get to this game. Like I've been wanting this thing the whole time.
I feel like there's been a resurgence in licensed games, but only for old franchises for people like us.
And
because those are the only ones anybody can afford.
Yeah,
because it's only $20.
I think because the license may be cheap for it, and people
it is short. I mean, people would want to know that it's short. You can beat it in like a couple hours, but it's meant to be replayed and it's meant to be scored and all that.
I'm sure it has all kind of unlockables and things of that nature.
It has secrets and extra modes and developer commentaries and stuff, and maybe
like
look
a
at
true
DLC
game
stuff.
from that era.
Yes, it's yeah, I love it. I really do. Over the moon. I already pre-ordered a physical copy. It'll just go right in the shelf. Be another prized possession for me. And
nice.
Hopefully get a patch, and maybe that handheld mode will get a lot better. I don't know if they're using DLSS or anything like that. Probably not.
Does it run on your Mac?
I haven't checked. I actually didn't even care to look.
Because I saw that Josh got it for our Steam family. So
yeah. I mean, I haven't touched Steam since basically when I kind of got the Mac. Like I kind of tested out some stuff, but I haven't really gamed here. All of that, I think I'm just waiting for a Steam Machine solution. I pick up the Steam Deck every now and again, but honestly, I've been glued to that Switch for a couple months now. I haven't really touched my Steam Deck much either. I'm just kind of like, when the Steam Machine gets here, like it'll be there. Like I'll just wait.
Yeah.
I just got to keep telling myself to be patient until they cancel it. Then I'll have to take matter. Like I've been very tempted to take matters in my own hands, and I will if I have to. But I'd rather show patience. There's nothing that I'm dying to play on Steam that I can't play somewhere else right now. So just be patient. I want to buy the thing that I want instead of trying to make the thing like the thing.
Thank you. Yeah. That's what I keep trying to tell you. Just you're good. You have your Switch 2. You got
PS5
your PlayStation for Fable. You're
gap.
good.
Yep.
You're good.
Yep. So I can wait. So, but I've for a minute there, I was pretty deep on like how to build my own Steam machine,
yes.
just in case. Because you can build one that's a lot better than the one that we're going to get. And I was like, well, if I'm going to build my own, then I would like it to shoot a little higher. But like, I want the faceplates though. Like that's the thing. It's like I want the experience more than the power. Like I really don't give a shit about the graphics if I can have the footprint and the faceplates and everything else.
Yeah.
Well, look, just to have somebody 3D print you a little box that you put in front of the thing and you can pretend. Just pretend.
The thing about the Steam Machine, not to give you another one of those, but still to this day, there's people on Reddit, especially after the Helix thing came out. There's a lot of people. Why would you even buy this? We say all the same things. Why would you buy an Xbox, right? I get it. It makes sense. But it's like I don't feel like people give the Steam Machine enough credit for the size that it is. It's like people are like, you can make your own Steam machine, but you really can't. Like, not like that. Like, to get that performance profile and that sort of like the heat that they like, those mini PCs, those ITX, they're so much bigger than that.
I think that's because the size is a niche of a niche of a niche. Nobody really is thinking
nobody
about
cares.
that.
I'm the only one that cares. Like that's what it feels like. I'm the only one that cares. Nobody else cares that it's like, yeah, people say you can make your own Steam machine. It's like, but you can't. You can't make that Steam machine. You can't make that Steam machine.
You're not.
You can make something like it.
Small.
It's going to be wider, taller. Like you could do something like that, but you can't.
I mean, you could. It just you can't make that with that power because you can definitely. I mean, I have motherboards that are that small.
Of course, yeah.
It's just getting the rest of the pieces.
But once you get the
impossible.
GPU in there and the cooling, and you can't.
Yeah.
And that I would, nobody cares. That is, you're absolutely right. Nobody else cares. I sit there and think that, and I'm just like, I must be the only one that like, yeah, but it's a GameCube though.
Yeah, you're like one of 12 people that probably think that.
Yeah,
and the other 12 just aren't on Reddit.
There's dozens of us. But yeah, Bugs is awesome, dude. Killing Bugs. You guys should try it one day. I'm sure it'll come to Plus or something.
I mean, I have it in Steam.
Oh,
family,
okay.
so
You should play it one day.
I'll play it at some point.
I think you'd love those
right now,
cutscenes. They're hilarious.
just not interested.
They got that
Just
kid,
honest.
that youth federal core. Did you see that when I sent you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you didn't watch any of them.
Where'd you send that?
I posted several of these things. I tagged you in one of them. I posted several of these cutscenes on Blue
Where?
Sky in our Discord. And one of them I tagged you in.
In Gen Pop?
No. In PSVG and Shaq.
Oh, I just must have missed it.
Yeah.
This
hilarious.
last week was a very long work week for me. So
I'm sorry. The
I
funny
was
thing about
MIA.
the game, so the game is in the cutscenes universe that they're setting up. The game that you're playing is a recruiting tool to get kids to want to enlist and sign up for the army. So it's all being marketed to kids. So one of the cutscenes starts with this little Bart-looking boy playing the game. And it's like, do you like playing Ultimate Bug War? And he's like, yeah. And it's like, how would you like to play Bug War in real life? And then it zooms out and he's got like a helmet on and a gun. You're like, oh no. And they're like, enlisting him in the Federal Youth Corps. And I was like,
Become a citizen.
How close are we to a Federal Youth Corps? Oh no.
Tomorrow.
It's bleak in a good way. But it's a lot of stuff in there. There's one about taking out a payment plan on a plot of land in case you die for the service. And then it goes, or don't even waste time going in the ground. Put your cremated means and we'll pack you into munitions. And it's great. Like,
oh my God.
They send it. It's not lame. It's not, nothing. They know exactly what they're doing. It's full fan service.
Yeah. I think one of the reasons why I'm just not so interested because Helldivers does a lot of that same stuff. So, and
this is a Helldivers.
It is
for somebody
hilarious.
that wants a single player.
It's so funny. Oh my God. All of it, both of them. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I love it. Snurts said the director's commentary has a bunch of, I haven't checked that out yet. I'll do that next.
Oh, wow. Starship Troopers. So good. So good.
Well, the first one.
Yeah,
everything
there
else. Yeah,
there are no.
Everything else is bad.
What do you mean the first one? There's only one.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
There's only one.
What do you mean?
All right. Well,
now you want to get into the news?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we can turn from here. Let's talk about DLSS5.
Yeah, Delvin.
Digital Foundry and NVIDIA.
DL.
Broke the gaming net this week after they introduced DLSS5 to the world. This is being touted as an AI-powered breakthrough in visual fidelity for games. Says Jensen Huang. 25 years after NVIDIA invented the programmable shader, we are reinventing computer graphics once again. Game developers will have full, detailed, artistic control over DLSS5's effects to ensure they maintain the game's unique aesthetic, and they tout that all Bethesda, Capcom, NetEase, NCSoft, Tencent, Ubisoft, and Warner Brothers were all mentioned as being supporting partners on board. Todd Howard even said on video, quote, when they showed us DLSS5 and we got it running in Starfield, it was amazing how it brought it to life. We've played it and we can't wait for all of you to do so as well.
Yeah, they said our cat wells look trash.
Digital Foundry released, NVIDIA did their own video release. I think that kind of got lost here because Digital Foundry, being like the arbiters of game tech, they had an introduction video where this went up, and they were gushing, glowing
Very
over
high.
how generationally impressive this was, and a lot of people hated what it looked like. It looked like, AI Snapchat filter-ish on people's faces, on characters' faces, a lot of lighting things. It was just not met very well at all. It is a huge negative reaction to the point it became a viral meme the last few days. Yeah. Everybody doing DLSS on. Yeah.
DLSS on now?
You nailed it.
It's off.
DLSS on. That's exactly what it looked like, by the way. Everyone's doing that. I almost did one for the show today. I was going to do a PSVG like off and then a kind of funny on and like see if that would like make people laugh, but I don't want to do that. And then so they said it's coming to the 50 series this fall. And the demo that everyone saw was reportedly running on two
5090s.
Two 5090s. Dual GPUs there. So I don't know what a 5090 costs now, but I anticipate it's thousands.
$2,000.
$2,000. So it was a $4,000 rig that they used the demo to show. So that's the news part of this. Everyone I think that listens to this show already knows that story. So what's the more importantly is what did we think about it? What do we think about DLSS 5?
I personally don't really give a shit. I'm not really gonna turn it on, more than likely.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a 5070, and if this thing needed two 5090s to be able to run, I don't know that I'll ever turn it on. But I'm also playing in 1440p, so I don't know that I'll need it. But we'll see. I'll if it actually runs and doesn't tank performance, then I might check it out. But the reality is, I think the biggest thing is that everybody is so focused on the faces and all of that stuff, which apparently is controlled by the devs, and they can make it not look that way. When I think Digital Foundry is looking at so many more things than the faces, because that did look really odd and awkward. It looked like just all the AI filter stuff.
It did. Looked like AI porn bots.
Yeah, it did not look good. And like the Assassin's Creed Shadows, like that was the weirdest thing to me. It's just
did you see that?
Like they just
you did.
It's like they just took a spotlight and just lit everything up and washed all the color out. Like, I don't need games to just have more light in them. I want them to have shadows and look more realistic. That looked terrible.
The part that was blowing me away was that to be fair, I'm with you. I won't say I don't care. I don't like any of this. And if this is like gaming, I probably won't be there. Like we talked about this with the Tomb Raider stuff. I kind of felt this. I'm like, oh, I don't like that.
I did not like that art style at all.
And we have like you could choose not to play it. It's not like made to you. That's okay. But did I mind the tech demo? Not nearly as much. Like I wasn't all that heated about the tech demo.
Me either.
I think the thing that bothered me most, and it didn't really bother me. Bother is not the right word. The thing that stuck out to me most was the screenshots that I posted in our Discord. That was a screenshot of the Digital Foundry video showing Assassin's Creed Shadows. And I took a clip of it because I was like, this is really, like when I watched it, I was like, this is weird. Because there was a 20-second period where they were talking about how much better it was. When everything they were showing, I was like, is clearly objectively worse. And I was like, these guys know that. I've listened to them for years. They're experts. I don't know if their audio was just in general and they were talking and they were just showing B-roll behind it. But when they show the trees in Assassin's Creed and they're like, yeah, and when you turn it on, like the haze goes, I'm like, yeah, every shadow went away. It doesn't look like a forest now. Like, why is the forest studio lit? What the fuck just happened?
That's exactly what it was. I'm like,
and then they show whoever, is it Yahweh or who's the assassin that was sitting up on the perch? Whoever that is. they show it and they're like, they turn it on and I was like, the tiled roofs turn blue. What the fuck just happened? It's clearly not good.
Yeah.
I think that bothered me more than anything about the tech or the AI face. Like that, I kind of like, I understood that. That I understood. I was like, yeah, this is exactly where I would expect NVIDIA to be going. Makes sense.
Yeah.
It was the Digital Foundry's reaction to it that bothered me the most. I was like, you guys, there's a Reddit is very upset because there's a lot of like sellout threads, but like, I get it. It felt like a sponsored video, like a marketing pitch. Like there was no cross examination. There was zero criticism in it. They were like, this is amazing. And it's like, I'm looking at it. It's not. I don't know. It makes me question, I don't want to say integrity, but like, I worry about how genuine that was.
Yeah, I wonder what they were seeing versus what we saw. Like,
yeah,
there's no way that they would have seen everything look like it just got completely washed out and be like, this looks better. Like, I don't know how that's humanly possible, because Shadows looked Shadows became Assassin's Creed without the shadows. It was just Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
there was
just
no shadows. Like,
that's funny.
how does this?
I haven't seen that. That's good. Yeah, the shadows disappeared. Like that's why when I was in our Discord, that's kind of why I was acting the way I was, because I know that probably anybody that listens to us knows that I'm not big on this AI thing. I do feel like my livelihood will be threatened by it at some point. You know, I think a lot of people's will, and I don't know if society's ready for that. That worries me a bit. That said, none of that opinion, I think, factored into my opinion on this. I wasn't in that mindset. I didn't click on it ready to hate it. I was like, I expect NVIDIA to do AI things because guess what?
Yeah.
They're the godfather of AI. Like, this is what they're doing.
1000%.
You know, they're getting billions and trillions of dollars to do. This is exactly what I expect for them. So I wasn't surprised and I wasn't ready to just hate it. But then seeing them act that way, that's why in our Discord, I was like, all right, let's just have a baseline before we enter this discussion. Here's A and here's B. Can we all collectively agree that B is worse? Is there anybody here that's going to try to tell me that A is better? And, you know, because if you are, I don't think we can have this discussion, because like, I'm like, this is 100%. No, this is the polygraph test. You failed. This is awful.
1000%. It was terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah. I felt better today with Alex. Alex basically took them to task on that.
Yeah. He definitely, like, and that's the thing, like, you have to really listen to what Alex is talking about, because there's so much more nuance. Like when he's talking about, when they have this stuff on Grace and Leon, he's looking at the hair. He's not even looking at the face because he's not worried about that. It's the way the hair connects, the way the lighting.
He's looking at like a dev.
There's so much more to it. When we're going to gravitate to the faces because it looks like just machine learning trash, the AI slop. Like that's what we've seen so much, but he's looking at so many more different things in the way the hair is lit, the way the hair follicles look like they're attached to the person's head, things of that nature. So and he's like, we don't like the faces and they look weird or whatnot. But apparently that was signed off by the devs of all of this stuff to say it's okay, but it's also, you can control the whole art direction. So if you don't want it to look like AI slop and you don't want it to look like there's a freaking camera crew back there lighting everything.
Dude, what they did to Leon, they're like, look how great Leon looks. I was like, why does Leon look like he's lit up like the 4th of July in the middle of the dark? Like he's in the middle of the night, lit up like a Christmas tree.
And I'm wondering if they did that so you could see more detail in the faces or something. Like, why would you do that?
Here's the thing.
He went from Leon to Leon. He looked Hispanic.
True.
Yes.
Here's the thing. I don't believe them.
I don't know.
I think you can tone that lighting down, but the AI effect that we see to Grace's face, that's generated by AI. I've seen it. Like, there's a reason. Like, I love that Jensen was like, you're all wrong, and tried to explain. Nobody cares if the result's the same.
Yeah.
Right.
This product looks like all of your other products.
You know what's funny? Like, if you look at Death Stranding by itself, looks as good as that. So why do we need the AI to do any of that? Like, we already have
$5,000.
It already exists. It already exists.
So, I care to the extent that I worry that a studio like Bethesda, Todd Howard, where they make people with potato faces. You know, of course
needs that help.
I think of course they want it. Like, this is what you don't do well. Yeah, like, I get that part. But my fear is that, like DLSS has become, especially in PC land for AAA gaming, almost like, I won't say a requirement, but like a standard. You know, they're like, our game goes at 60 FPS with DLSS. You know, and so there's a lot of people that are like, oh, you can just, it's a setting you turn off. It's like, well, you say that, you know, but there's a time when you can't, you know, or differently, you know, when UE5 was shown and Lumen, we were all like, man, I can't wait for next gen. It's going to be incredible. And UE5 was great until everything looked like UE5
and ran like trash.
And that's kind of my concern with this is DLSS is widely supported, and I would hate that it would give that samey look.
The beauty of that is this DLSS5. You don't have to use 5, and the reality is most people won't be able to.
Yeah, I'm wondering if anybody can.
The 50 series is the least used cards in all of PC gaming. So while the devs can make things run for DLSS5, but it's going to be such a small amount of people that are playing it. I think the problem comes is if all of the gameplay and trailers and things that we're giving are using DLSS5 for PC, and then we get the games and it can't do that. Yeah, I think that's where you run into issues. But again, I feel like
you think you're getting The Last of Us and you end up getting Starfield, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. 1,000%.
And that's a good point, Jeff.
The Crimson Desert problem, which everybody was so upset because they didn't see the console versions. They were only showing the PC version. And now everybody's worried, okay, does the PC version, does the console version actually run? And it does. It just doesn't look like the PC version. It's not bad, but it ain't as crisp as the PC version.
Yeah. And also, like, that's why I didn't really get all worked up or fret about it was, in all reality, it's launching this fall, but this is years and years away for most people. It's not going to impact anyone. And you know, like all kind of tech advances, just like Lumen and all the other things come along, and Frame Gen and DLSS1 and FSR. FSR1 sucked and everyone hated it. And it's gotten a lot better.
Until 4.
Yeah, and it got a lot better. Just like all of those things, you know, you hated it at the start, but over time, maybe it'll get a lot better. NVIDIA is the richest company in the world. I have loved DLSS. Like every time I've got to use it, it's like magic. It's crazy what you can get out of it.
Yep.
You know, like maybe they'll get it to a point where, like Pacopia, everyone hates game key cards until something comes out that they want.
Yeah.
You know,
and to that point, I kind of, when I saw this, one of the first things, besides the fact like this looks weird, the second thing I thought was, I wonder how NBA 2K would look like this.
So the NVIDIA trailer had several sports games, and I was going to mention that's the best example because, I don't know if it's. Here's the thing: I don't know if it's the best example because I want to be clear, I don't like it. But they showed FIFA with it, and FIFA looked like FIFA looked like television.
Yeah, I was going to say like NBA 2K, maybe WWE 2K.
And that's kind of my issue with this is
will probably look incredible.
And this I don't feel like should come to surprise to either of you, but the closer and closer we come to like the singularity, like the further and further I feel like I've pulled away from it. Like, I don't want my video game to look like a movie. Like I don't want to control television. Like I'm not looking for that.
I don't either. And strange enough, except with sports games, I kind of dig when they look realistic.
I don't. I mean, I wouldn't say I don't, but like you guys have seen me, I'll play 2K16. You know, like that's not a driver for me. I'm not buying it because it looks better. If anything, I would buy a different version if it would just be a smaller file size. Like, will you just give me a 40 gigabyte basketball game? It being 200 gigs is ridiculous.
Well, I definitely agree with that.
So like I play older basketball games just for the reason. And I feel like as we get closer and closer to that kind of that matrix point where it does look like that and it's like almost indistinguishable, I do feel like personally that might be like I'm cool. Like I'm doing indie games, I'm doing Nintendo games because like that's not what I want.
I'm on the exact opposite side. Like remember that Matrix demo?
I do.
I just kind of sat there looking at it, like waiting for it to keep going. And shit, this is the game. I'm here for that because those are the type of games that I really want to play. Like if I can get a Horizon that looks just
I
like
still
real
think
life,
a Horizon looks very
I'm playing
cartoony.
it does. But if I were to get
If it
one
wasn't,
that looked like real life,
If it
I'd
just
still
looked like
play
the
that.
HBO show, yeah, I don't want that.
I'm here for that.
Like, I don't
I'm
like
totally here for that. I have no problems with that. But I'm also not going back and playing the retro game. Like
I don't know what
Starship
that means.
Troopers, I have no desire.
Like I don't know what that means because it's like the best way I can explain it, I think, quickly is that like I want my video games to look like video games. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like,
it makes sense.
I want
totally
them to
get it.
look like video games.
Yeah,
I don't
it
need
makes
them
sense.
to look like video games. I'm happy with both.
In
I'm
some
happy with
cases, I do.
the ultra realism. I'm also happy with the video game as
Like
video.
Hellblade has incredible photorealism,
Incredible.
I think, for a video
Mhm.
game. But to me,
Mhm.
Hellblade completely looks like a video. It didn't look. At no point was I watching Hellblade and being like, "This is a movie," like this is a TV show. That's what DLSS5 looked like. I was like, oh shit, we're about to make this look like real life, and I'm like, I don't.
In some
like
cases, I want to look like that. Like I like when people come in. You have your game and you can show people like, oh, this is what gaming looks like now, like your Gran Turismos and things like that, and NBA 2K is that.
I think those, but don't those benchmarks exist without photorealism?
In some cases,
They do until we have photorealism, and that becomes the benchmark.
yeah.
That becomes the thing you turn on and you show people.
I think
They're thinking they're watching TV, and you just pick up the controller and it's like, but this is a game.
I think a game like Gree
Basketball
or
for the
Neva or any of the 2D HD games, I think, are far more beautiful than FIFA.
I
or
agree.
Call of Duty.
I
or
don't
anything
disagree
like
with that.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I think there's a beauty in that for sure. But again, with the the ultra realism, I'm not looking for a beauty standpoint.
Yeah, I get it.
1000%
get it.
agree.
Also,
The
Is it like
2D
it's an
XD
immersion
oh my
thing?
God.
yes.
It
Also,
is. It's more of an immersion
I
thing.
get it.
But
I
I
do
think
get it.
also casual people, if they see Neva, they call that like a video game. If they see you playing,
That's what I
2K,
mean.
yeah, they
I
go like,
want
Mhm.
I want somebody, if you're looking at what I'm playing, I want it to appear like a video game. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to play HBO. Like
Yeah,
I don't
I
want
am.
that from video games.
yeah. If they see me playing 2K, they're like, "Oh, is that the game's on right now?" No, this is a video game.
So
Like,
there's
oh,
a part of
I'm-
me
I'm-
that
Here for that.
there's a part of me that looks at this and I go, hey, if that's the future, I probably won't be there. But I also know that that's just some games. That's not all games, just like it's not now.
Right.
So I'm just playing more Hotline Miamis and less God of Wars or something, if that's the case. Like that will
Oh my
probably be
God,
where
give me
I step
real
off
life
like
God of
the
War.
that first party train. I don't want to do
You've
that.
already stepped off that tree.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not playing any of these things. You're absolutely right. I already am. So it just makes me feel more. That's why the Steam Machine bothered me. People, oh, the Helix. You think I give a shit about better? I'm playing
Right.
Schedule 51, man. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
Well.
Yeah.
Playing Pacopia. Y'all guys are missing out.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Yeah, because you're playing those games.
Yeah, I'm
Photorealistic
not. I
picture
don't
doesn't
want
sound
that.
the same. They don't hit the same.
And I do
Yeah.
like that stuff. I do. Like, I love The Last of Us, but even I tell you, I prefer the
You prefer
the
the
PS4 version.
PS3.
The
Right.
PS4 remaster. I absolutely, I love it when it had that
Man.
comic-y cell-shaded look. I love it.
I turned on Last of Us 2 last night with Pisser 2. Holy
Blow
shit.
you away.
I need to piss on
90 it was like 95 frames,
I'm gonna pee on you.
full 4K. Oh my God.
Oh
I
It
didn't try
looked
that.
incredible.
You're getting that DLSS
looked-
experience.
Let's go, baby.
It looked
I
great.
do hate. I feel like this DLSS5, this AI part that we're all looking at. Wouldn't that be a lot better if they were like DLSS5 is going to make your games run faster, frame gen resolution, and then they were like, and we have this lighting effects mode you can turn on.
Yeah, they
It
totally
does
marketed it the wrong way.
But by them making it just is DLSS, you have to use it if you want the improvement. I don't think people are conscious that that's bad, but I think that would have made this news story go over completely differently.
Yeah,
it would have
they
been
could have done
met
this.
completely different.
Yeah. This is a new version of DLSS. It's going
Yeah.
to improve your frame rates, your
It's
gaming.
running 2 times
We
better
have a
than
new
the last
lighting
model.
model.
Here's this effect mode. Turn on your mileage may vary, but we think it's cool.
Yeah.
Completely different. But what it
Yeah,
came out
only
was
coming to 50 series cards. Like
the way they presented it. Every one of your favorite games is going to look like this.
yeah.
That's what their presentation looked like. And man, had they just ran it by any gamer, I think we could have saved everyone a lot of heartache.
We all know NVIDIA does not give a shit about
They don't.
any gamer.
Yeah, there are no amount of
They have
angry tweets
long stopped
or
caring
clicks.
about gamers
Nobody gives a
or
shit
gaming.
about what we think about this at all. So that's another thing that people have to remember. There's no amount, like you people out there that are sending some really nasty shit Digital Foundry's way. That's completely unnecessary and overbooked, out of
so
pocket.
unnecessary.
Yeah, it's not that serious, guys.
Not
Especially it's in console game. It's at least 2 generations away, if not longer.
Yeah.
Right, and it's like, do consoles even have that? Like, what are you even talking about? Like, it's really not anything to worry about.
Not at all. Not even.
We don't even know if consoles will be there then, let alone
There's also that.
DLSS5. What do we? It's okay, everybody. Calm down. Yes, they ossified Grace. Yes, it was awful, but they didn't change your game. Your Switch 2 game looks great.
What's funny is Grace. Like her character model in the games. I'm like, it looks terrible. It looks like Starfield to me. Like it looks
had that
bad.
conversation.
But this, I was like, okay, that actually looks like a person.
Oh, that's terrible.
Before,
that's terrible,
to me, Grace did not
they
look like a person.
Kardashian the shit out of her.
They sure in the hell did. But her previous model to me looked terrible. Like she was super pale from what I've seen.
She is.
But I haven't played the game.
Yeah, you got to play the game.
I haven't played the game.
It fits the character.
So everything that I've seen, I'm just
the reason everyone's mad is because it's not the character.
Yeah, it doesn't.
When you see her scared and like her anxiety and everything, she fits the character's. The character evokes her personality, and they fuck it all up with the makeup and the full lips, and the mascara. Oh yeah, like you're like, what? Pale. That's why people are mad.
Terrible.
You know, nobody's mad about Starfield. Everyone's like, well, of course it looks better. It's potato faces. Like, how could it look worse?
Yeah.
Starfield needs help. God.
I do worry. I mean, my biggest worry about the reason that I hate all this AI stuff, not even unrelated to my job and actual application, but the reason I hate it in gaming is that it feels like at the corporate level, when we've heard all of them talk about how they're gonna, keep the revenues high and keep the margins going, keep the share price high. At the AAA level of games, it feels like everyone is just trying to turn making games into some sort of assembly line factory. Like we're just gonna put it on the thing and bolt on the doors and get the tires on and get it out and let's keep doing it.
Because they got to get these investors their money.
But I feel like obviously, I don't want to say I feel. We know, we've seen, we've witnessed. The game industry proves time and time and time again that is not a model for success. And you can say Call of Duty, but that's not fair. Call of Duty is one of the best production games in the world. Like, that's not what I'm... Well, except for this year, correct.
Or last year.
But generally, you know what I'm saying. Like, it's not just that. But this kind of like, we're going to get rid of the devs. We're going to use AI and we're just going to, prompt this stuff out. Like it really feels like we're losing a lot of soul here. And we're not. Like, they're still around. We still have our indie spaces and, Nintendo and stuff. Like, people are doing good work, some. But it feels like we're heading in a direction where that's maybe being lost a bit.
We're losing the recipes, Donnie.
It's just like nobody. You're right. Nobody's making a game that they think is cool.
Yeah, they're not.
Everyone is making a game that they think will be a success. Like, it's all kind of like they're trying to engineer success before they even start. And it's like, where's the creativity? Like, where's the people? I know not, and I want to be clear. I know there are. I'm talking about like at these bigger games, like these bigger publishers that we're seeing, especially these, like, I think the $500 million projects. It's like they're all chasing like the lowest common denominator, and it's like I miss the Kojimas, the Mikamis, like the people like, no, I'm just making cool shit, man. Like Doom, like that spirit where a game like that comes out of that, that's real. And when like a Soros, when people feel it, it's real. I feel like we're missing those, or we're losing them, maybe.
Yeah, we're still
1,000% are.
We're still getting them, just it's few and far between now. Like,
we're just getting less of them, and that's
Nintendo's doing it. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom's kind
of not all of them. Like, even they are, they still have their kind of their cycle that they do too.
Games cost so much more to make. COVID totally fucked us because everybody and their mom started investing in the games. Everything blew up, but then the problem is there's too many games almost. So now if you put something out in it and you've invested all this money and it doesn't sell, now that studio's closed. And now that studio's closed. So now you have there's too much.
They being the industry, they're chasing the shadow of their own success.
Yep.
They came off a high period, and now it's going to be really, really hard to maintain this. And we're seeing
It's impossible.
We're seeing everything buckle trying to. That's
Yep.
exactly what it feels like. Everyone's buckling, trying to get that. And you're right. We have Remedy. We still have folks doing like original stuff, but man,
Yeah, you still got some
look at
companies making
Ubisoft.
stuff that they actually like. Yeah.
It's just like this conveyor belt. And my fear is that AI enables that. Like obviously it does. Like that seems like the whole point is to make that happen. And I don't even think it might be bad. They may be able to accomplish some amazing shit. I think AI is like creativity for people that can't do things. Right? They don't know. They're not artists, but they have ideas.
Right.
AI fills that gap. I'm afraid that if gaming goes in that direction, which to be clear, I think it's inevitable. This is the way technology is going. And it doesn't
we
matter.
don't need game devs on vibes, people.
It doesn't matter if the investor bubble pops or not. Trillions have been spent. This die has already been cast. It will happen. Every productivity tool will be touched and revolutionized by AI by the time it's over. If you think anything other, you're fooling yourself. So this will be the path that gaming goes. I just hope that originality can stay. What I don't want to have happen is every AAA game, publisher that has access to this, it starts all looking like UE5 again. Like that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's awful. That's my piece on the matter.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens over the next couple of years and what AI does. Continues to do.
I hate to say it because I would hate for anybody. I never wish for anybody to lose their jobs, but it almost feels like the industry needs somewhat of a crash.
It does. It
Like
absolutely
it needs
does.
some sort of
So we can get
self-correction.
all of these investors
We need to
thinking
get
they're
people
gonna get
back
these
to a
huge
point
returns
where
out.
we can get some devs in a room and go, "What's a cool idea? Let's make that."
make games that you want to make.
It would
not the
be
ones that
really
you're trying to
great
make
to
for investors to make
See
money
more
off
of that. And
Like,
I feel like that's only happening at the indie space,
yeah.
which is
Let's
great.
bring back the artistry to the AAA space, please.
A little bit. It would be nice.
Mhm.
Any other thoughts?
Keep on pissing, baby. Yeah, with the DL.
You're an idiot.
All right. Well, moving on. Crimson Desert opens to a 78 on Metacritic. I have an 80 on OpenCritic. I actually feel like that's not true. I think I saw somebody else.
I double checked it and went back and
Okay.
It's correct because I looked at that's why I was perplexed when I saw like, oh, it's
I read a couple reviews when we already talked about it, but it's funny because like I read a low review and a high review, and then I saw kind of the popular people on Blue Sky, their kind of impression tweets. And my takeaway is that I feel like this game is what I feel like most gaming industry people hate about Assassin's Creed games. Like this is that game. It's just that's the whole game. People, when I played Valhalla, tons of people were like, it's too long, it takes forever, like who's got time for this? We can't do all this and all that. And it's like this is that game without the story. And I'm like, that's weird. I don't even know how that pitch sounds foreign to me. That's crazy. Are you gonna get it, Dev?
I don't know. I'm still waffling. I'm still waffling here. Like it looks cool.
It looks great.
Like I
like visually, it looks great.
And I think the thing is, like, I just don't have any other games coming out anytime soon that I want. So it could just be a filler. And if it's super large,
you got time.
I got time for the filler because there's nothing else that I'm looking for really. Like I'm like Sorrows is around the corner, but I just don't know how deep into Sorrows I really am. And outside of Replaced, I don't have nothing until May when First Light drops. So, and that's at the end of May.
Yeah.
So, who knows? I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence, but it's a possibility. I may pick it up. I'll probably get it on PS5.
Sure.
Test out that Pro Pisser.
Yeah. That Pro Pisser will be insane.
You just got its update, right? Everyone's loving that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that and the Portal update. PlayStation is doing good. They're kicking Crisco right now.
Any thoughts on Crimson Desert, Delvin?
Oh, I'm getting it. I've been saying I want to get it. This is a game I've been looking for a while.
I see that you definitely are. The PlayStation channel is where people talk about Crimson Desert are.
Yeah.
It feels like they've done a really good job marketing PlayStation people because PlayStation people are all in. I'm not really seeing anybody else talk about it, but PlayStation folks.
I think because the PlayStation is where you play these big ass Epic type games. Like I
Correct.
just think that's the bread and butter. So it makes sense for PlayStation to see that. I mean, they're the only other gaming channel we have is the Nintendo channel.
I'm not even talking about thing. I'm talking about like kind of like the blogs and stuff that are like a lot of the people that I'm seeing talking about or posting content about or making they're PlayStation leaning people.
Yeah, they're making it artificially a PlayStation game.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of it feels like a
there's
PlayStation.
There's no
game.
Xbox, so it makes
all
sense.
the PlayStation channels and stuff are like really into it, so it feels like a PlayStation game. Like I'm not seeing PC Gamer like going crazy about it on my YouTube channel and stuff.
PC Gamer, I think, gave it an 80.
I'm sure, I'm sure they've covered it, but like the fervor isn't nearly the same.
Yeah, the hype.
They're covering like a game.
Yeah.
PlayStation folks are like covering like their game. Like it's a little bit different. You can see it.
Yeah, it's a PlayStation as PlayStation game. I mean,
Maybe you're right. Yeah,
that's what they do.
Yeah,
so it makes sense. That's why I have my PlayStation for games like this.
For games like this. Speaking of games like this, Starfield lands on PlayStation 5 on April 7th, along its big free update and a paid DLC story expansion. So you guys are getting the best version of Starfield on the pisser. Dev, get excited.
For cheaper than it was when it came to Xbox.
Is it?
Yes.
What are they charging for?
Like, I think the full version with the DLC is like $40.
Damn, it's nasty work.
Yeah,
that's a bad console pill. That's a console war pill that sucks to swallow.
There's no more console war. We won it. It's over.
Oh, that's
dead.
Yeah, that die's been cast for some time. But that still didn't help. Doesn't help kick them either down, Dev.
Doesn't it? I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in it.
Yeah, that's what you do.
I'm saying, stomp a mud hole in it and walk it dry.
Nate the Hate posted on Reset Era or something that they're still trying to get it to Switch 2, but it's not going well. I was like, you can keep that shit.
That's how I feel. Like we don't need it on PlayStation. Y'all can have it. We don't really want it. Throw it back.
We're good.
We're gonna throw it
Listen,
back.
It's like Xbox. You need exclusives. All right, we think Starfield should be exclusive.
Keep it.
They should give you the watch for free.
I kind of hate hating on it because like I would love a Skyrim in space. I really would, but not that.
This ain't it.
You guys know it. Even Xbox, I've never been interested in Starfield. It's just never gotten me. And I hate that because I would love it, but every time I'm like, I'll just play No Man's Sky.
Yeah. I played 2 hours of this and was like, I'm not a fan.
They did. I think one of the updates they said you can fly now. Like you can fly from one planet to the other.
That is correct.
You don't do the skipping part. You can actually fly now. It's like, oh, there you go.
I thought you could always fly from one. You just couldn't land.
There's like a skippable thing. Yeah, it's like a load screen. Now you can just fly.
So now you can land.
Yes,
like No Man's Sky.
I think so.
You did that back in like 2014.
I think so.
And
I believe
you
so.
Dog fights while you're trying to fly there. Like
that is my understanding, but listeners, admittedly, not a researched understanding. I didn't care enough to actually try.
I looked into it. I verified it. Yes,
but that is my understanding. I saw someone talking about how they fixed flying finally.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh, they just made this No Man's Sky. Really? They really just made No Man's Sky.
Why do you have to fix flying in a game that's supposed to be set in space?
It does.
Shouldn't that have been dialed in at the beginning?
It does feel like that.
Am I missing something?
That would have been on like the pitch sheet, like the day one pitch sheet. You would have been like ship, take off, space, land.
No, ask too many questions. You're overcomplicating this.
Did you see the guy that was like has some famous developer or composer or something was like Starfield was just too advanced for people, like people will catch on in time. Did you guys see that? Like it was ahead of its time is what they were saying?
No.
That was like a big article this week was
I would have called him something that would have been nice.
Yeah, it was like kind of because this announcement's been rumored for weeks and people have been talking about it. So Starfield's been kind of going around the blogs and like he was like Starfield was just ahead of its time, and when we get the new update out and people play it again, like people are gonna realize they're gonna catch up.
No, Starfield was incomplete.
At its
it wasn't
time.
ahead of its time.
Yeah,
it wasn't done.
It was incomplete at its time. Maybe that was the way to correct that sentence.
The funniest part is that apparently Sony was trying to get this as an exclusive for PlayStation until Xbox bought Bethesda. That's even funny.
Now, here's the thing. We and Sean talk about that on Sweet Hangs. Like that I understand. Like the shot I don't mind. You have the next Bethesda game from Todd Howard. Like, yeah, you're all in. That's an easy bet to make. It just They just Browns it. It just was the Browns. Like the Xbox is the Browns. We've been over this. It is what it is. Like it just. I'm sorry. There's always the Washington Generals, and then there's the Globetrotters, and they've been the Washington Generals forever, for 20 years. It's been a long time, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And being like, we've always wanted to make a PlayStation version.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I hope it goes well. I hope people get it, and maybe they'll like it this time.
Yeah.
You guys always make that joke about how they'll review higher on PlayStation. I guarantee you this one's going to review higher because they added all this cool shit to it.
They added everything.
Yeah, they fixed the flying. Yeah, so the Skyrim Xbox
now.
would be like a 62. Skyrim Place would be like a 90.
Thank you for playing it in early access so we could get the complete product. We appreciate you.
Testing earlys, whatever. Yeah, I guess you're right. That sucks. Like if you're sitting at Xbox, you're like, man, somebody gets to be fired. They're like, yeah, we just did that.
I'm sorry, Sean.
They should have said that years ago.
Yeah, it does. It's just like, man, how did it's like you fucked it up twice, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you ran over and then you backed up. God damn. Oh, that hurts. Soros got a new trailer that showed off haptics, trigger stuff, audio, load speeds. That's what I saw in the kind of little blurb. I didn't watch it. You guys
looks cool.
You excited?
Looks hard as fuck.
It looks dope. It looks like Returnal 2.
Yeah. People are hyped for that game.
Oh yeah.
I hope, and I'm rooting for it. I hope it sells gangbusters.
Yeah, I'm more interested in. I want to see the story. Like I love Raul Cooley as an actor, so I'm here to see him in this game and see the story play out. I just don't know when I'm going to get to it because them games are hard as hell.
Yeah.
So, and I can't play on baby mode. I can't bring myself to do it.
You need to.
I have to
accept your fate.
I have to throw my face.
Accept your fate and roll into it.
No, because I still beat everything.
Ultimate Bug War, I turned on Ultimate Ammo
games
because I kept running out of ammo, and I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, see, I will do that because I'm good enough at games to overcome it. It just takes a while, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the challenge.
I ain't got a while.
These
Pokemon ain't gonna catch themselves. Yeah, these Pokemon ain't gonna catch themselves, Dev. I ain't got a while. If I got a while, I'd sit there and do it, but I ain't got a while. I ain't got that kind of time.
Let's go, Soros.
Yeah. Helldivers 2's next content drop, Uncover the Truth, drops Friday. Are you dropping back in? Maybe do that instead of... No, he's done.
No.
Nope, the truth is
Helldivers is dead.
I'm watching from the sidelines. I'm rooting for it. I love watching all the shenanigans that are happening. The game is fucking hilarious. So like this, they actually dropped their whole their next path of all of their stuff. So there's a content drop that comes out this Friday, and then they have like a couple more that are coming, bringing new biomes, new enemy types, all kind of stuff. So the war is still happening, and I just love watching it. I think it is hilarious. It is very Starship Troopers like.
Yeah. I almost bought that controller. I was shopping for my PlayStation 5. I was like, I need a controller. You know me. I've always hated that white controller. I've always hated it. So, but I got the Last of Us controller instead.
There's a Last of Us controller?
Hasn't showed up yet.
I didn't even know there was one. I don't even remember.
It's not great. It's like white and black. It's like mixed and match. It has like a bunch of symbols on it. It's like it's noisy. So I thought it'd fit next to the sticker bomb. I'm like,
that makes sense.
Yeah, like it's busy. There's a lot of things on it.
Yep. I just roll with my tried and true black DualSense Edge and then my white DualSense Edge. So those are the only ones I roll with. We got fancy.
I like the black controller a lot more. It's just you know what it is. It's that blue gray that the bottom. I just never liked that. It's like make it white. Like I've swapped it out, and I think it looks a lot better when you do swap it out. But yeah, like the black one's fine.
It's in my hands. I'm not looking at it. I
hate those split color ones. That I was like, that's awful. I don't like that at all.
Yeah,
it's in my. I'm not looking at it. So you have your controllers on display. I'm not doing none of that shit. So
I like to have a connection to it. I like to like my controller.
I like the way it feels in my hand. That's the only thing.
I like that really too, but I like to see it. Like I like to like
I'm not looking. You looking down? Like you looking down at the controller?
I'm not. I like to see it. You look good, play good. What the fuck you talking about?
I look good. I don't need the controller to look good.
Back me up, Delvin.
Donnie's right. Look good, play good.
Yeah, man.
I look good. Look at me. I look good all the time.
Not
I don't
with that
need the controller.
basic ass controller. You don't.
Yeah,
I don't need that. My controller looks great. It's all black. It's great. We're good. We're good.
Out here in a visitor's uniform.
exactly.
Negro, please. With your tacky sticker bomb. See, you don't look good.
That sticker bomb looks great.
That's why you're on baby ass baby mode.
It looks great. Yeah, I tell my wife. I told her about that when we were on vacation. We had a whole conversation about how I've learned that nobody out. She's like, yeah, you're definitely. She's like, you've got some tism or something. She's like, yeah, we. It was very much. It was very much. She was like, it was like she was like, we know. She's like,
She's a little touched.
We all know.
It's a little touched.
Yeah, she's like, we all know. Because I was like, yeah, apparently everyone just fucking big, wide, junky. Nobody cares. They just because it's better and they play. And she's like, yeah, that's a thing. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I literally grew up gaming thinking everyone was like that. I have no idea why, but I was like, of course. Everyone needs like their own controller, right? Like their own. Of course. Who doesn't do this? Nobody gives a shit.
Nope.
Y'all cared a great deal though when the Xbox was like a VCR. Y'all cared then.
That shit was ugly.
That shit was ugly. But it's also like, why are you making a VCR?
I think it's better looking than the PlayStation 5.
I disagree.
Y'all's Pro is ugly. With the fins and shit, that's ugly.
I love the fins.
Oh, that's dumb.
I like the fins a lot.
Why?
I just think it looks cool.
Why?
I like the fins. They look cool.
You got your PlayStation needs shutters or something? Like, what are you fucking talking about? Why?
Those are spoilers for speed.
Spoilers? 3 of them?
For speed.
You know what that is? That is like a tacky, like somebody pulling up to the car show with a tacky, cheap Fast and the Furious clone. That's exactly what that looks like.
Yeah.
You're the dude that shows up that giant ass spoiler off the back of your ride.
Now, see, that looks ugly. That's what
that looks like.
It's discreet.
It's
small,
nothing discreet about it.
The PS, do you know how small those are? It's not that big.
But it's the visual. It's like it's what draws the attention. That's the point. That's the focus point.
It looks good, but again,
focus on the
you
fence.
sticker bomb thing. So I don't really trust your taste.
I get it. Nobody should apparently. Apparently, I'm one of one. So yeah, I can't even argue with you. I have no support to argue that argument. You're right, but I still feel the way I feel.
Yeah.
I still think you're all wrong.
The Xbox One, I think the problem was like it was a media machine, and when it should have been a console.
No.
Like,
We
everything
know.
just made it look worse.
Yeah, we know, but a lot of people hated the way it looked.
Yeah, they did.
It got clowned for the way it looked, and y'all out here with damn fins on the side of towers.
That shit looks cool.
What in the Alienware?
I am Sauron, baby.
Yeah, baby. All right, Sauron. It's great. You can have your little boxing faceplates.
I will. We're chic over here. Right?
We hope so. We hope.
Don't do this to me, Dad.
I do feel like
Don't do this to me, Dad.
The systems got uglier.
At this point, I'm like, please ship it with no RAM. Just give me the box.
Just give me the box. I can do the rest.
I'll figure it out.
I can do the rest.
That's it, man. Fucking Mufasa hanging on. Scar! Please help me. Limited Run Games announced a new fan-centric approach this week. They've had a change in leadership. They're having new quality assurance stuff. They're promising more communication, better transparency on shipping. I don't know. It sounds like things aren't going well over there, and they're trying to let you know they're going to do better.
Yeah. Instead of giving us games 2 years later.
Dude, my Scott Pilgrim KO collection came like 3 or 4. Like, it was so beyond later. I forgot I even spent hundreds of dollars. I was like, holy shit. You know, so.
Surprise.
It does. Like, I understand that they're not day and date, but like, dude.
Yeah, you're like.
A year max.
Like it's like a Kickstarter or something.
Yeah, like exactly. Like years in production. This is insane. That's crazy. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the PlayStation Portal levels up with a new higher bitrate mode. letting people have high quality streaming mode, and they've improved, I guess, a bunch of UI updates to the menus and stuff that should help that. And then
So I didn't see any UI changes really.
they talked about like they streamlined. It was in the blog. They talked about
Like the onboarding, basically.
Yeah. Like
I'm already onboarded, so I didn't notice that. But I did turn on the bit rate, and it is sharper. That is for sure.
Oh, it makes a huge
Definitely
difference.
Sharper.
As we talk about, the Switch 2 got a boost mode where you can play Switch 1 games, not Switch 1 games that have Switch 2 updates, right? Switch 1 software, using the docked profile in handheld mode on your Switch 2. This essentially turns into a res bump for like every Switch 1 game. Not all of them are like super works, it's like some of them have some issues, especially touchscreen dependent. Because remember, the Switch 2 or the game thinks it's playing in docked mode, so the touchscreen doesn't work, and your Joy-Cons are being treated as a Pro controller. So if you they only work. I think you can only connect a Pro controller if you take the Joy-Cons off.
Oh.
Because the system thinks it's a Pro controller. That's how they got this to work. So they're just tricking the Switch 2 into thinking it's a Switch 1 like docked.
I thought this was something different. I thought it was like boost mode for everything.
Yeah, like PlayStation. No.
Actual. Yeah,
no. But
I don't care about Switch 1 games.
But this makes a great deal of difference because one, Switch 1 games in portable mode are in 720. So a lot of them, and some of them worse than that, 540. So this being enabled, a lot of them are at 1080, which matches the Switch 2 screen. So it significantly lessens a lot of blur. Also, a lot of Switch 1 games, because the hardware was so inadequate, have very heavy dynamic res implementations, and putting it in dock mode sends that up too. So some games look significantly better. That's almost like it's very close to like a enhanced for Series X kind of free master type. Like the biggest ones for me were actually the Lego games. Because the Lego games and Switch 1 handheld ran at a very low, chunky, fuzzy resolution, and now they just run at 1080p and they look great, just like they would on your Portal. Like that, a 1080p for a Lego game is that's a fantastic experience. You don't need to play that at 4K. That's crazy, So like those got a big improvement, and then so did a lot of the muddy games. Xenoblade is a big one. Fire Emblem, Batman, a lot of the third-party games will look a lot better. And then even some Nintendo game like Smash Brothers, I've heard gets a big glow up for this as well. So
who's playing Smash handheld? That sounds like a bad time.
You're right. I know I wouldn't. But that's one that's being talked about quite a bit. And Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze apparently looks incredible at 1080p on the handheld. So it's a pretty big. In Switch land, this is a huge update. This is a big update for us. We don't get stuff like that. We don't have pissers over here. Nobody's talking about any of that,
Good on you, Switch.
And then right before we started, it's a rumor. Somebody posted in
I don't think it's a
chat.
rumor at all.
No,
Yeah.
is it confirmed?
It's confirmed. Looks like it was something that was confirmed by whatever his name is from Insider Gaming.
Tom Henderson.
Yeah,
He's good. I think
it
he's
was-
a very respectable reporter. So I guess PSN's going to get a rebrand, whatever that means. What does that mean?
Yeah.
PlayStation guy. So what does that mean?
it doesn't mean
what the fuck
anything
that means.
because the reality is nobody gives a shit what the PlayStation Network is called.
You're
Nobody's
right.
paying attention.
But why change the name though?
Hell if I know.
There's got to be a reason.
I would have thought you would have changed the name years ago because the PlayStation Network name connotes that big breach that happened years ago.
You think it's just a reputation
I
thing?
don't even think anybody thinks about that.
People don't
Yeah,
think about that now.
I don't think about you at all.
Yeah,
I don't think about it now, but when the time to change it was then, when people thought like, oh, the great PlayStation outage.
Yeah, no, I think they're changing it for like a reason. I think there's like a program reason they're going to change the name, because otherwise, why would you?
Let me read an excerpt from the email. So this is the email that was sent to developers. It says, "We'd like to inform you that Sony Interactive Entertainment has strategically decided to phase out the terms PlayStation Network in quotation marks, and PSN across our platform in order to properly capture the breadth of our evolving digital services. What's changing and timeline. So,
wait a minute. They really just call it stuff PlayStation Plus anyway, right?
PlayStation Plus is not what the online is called. PlayStation Plus is the service for just the games.
Yeah.
But I think, your live service is included in that, right? PlayStation Essential, PlayStation Plus Essential, or whatever. That's what it's called. Like when you subscribe to get your online, you're not subscribing to PlayStation Network. You're subscribing to PlayStation Plus.
That's correct.
Yeah. So they've already rebranded. What am I even talking about? I think most people probably call it whatever they buy, and that's PlayStation Plus. Nobody's talking about like I subscribe to the PlayStation Network.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
So this is a non-story then. I totally read this because they posted this right when we started. I didn't read it. When I read the headline in my head, I thought they're changing PlayStation Plus. Like the PSN, the PlayStation Plus branding. And I was like, why would they do that?
Yeah, no, just the PlayStation
Network. Just the reference to PlayStation Network. Oh, that's nothing. Mm-hmm. Why even post that?
Like I said, it's a nothing burger. And I was like, nobody's going to care if anybody even notices.
Yeah, I got. Like, that's crazy. That'd be like them being like, we're no longer going to refer to ourselves as SIE. It's like nobody refers to you as SIE anyway.
Correct.
Like nobody knows that. Only really diehard nerds know that.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like PlayStation Network ever had any of the cachet of like an Xbox Live. Like it just, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. I don't even think they care if they change it from PlayStation Plus.
You mean Copilot Live? Oof. Game Pass with Copilot.
There it is.
Dude, somebody sent me a Teams link and it was Copilot. I was like, damn. Like everything. So the company's just going to be renamed Copilot. We're never going to. Yeah. Microsoft's going to go away, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's now Copilot.
That's what it feels like. It's like, damn.
All bad.
That's it.
All right. The Root has finally come through with a scoring update. Took you long enough, sir. Get your life together, all right? You're Copilot now. You should have access to all the information. You're AI. Get it together.
Instant.
So it says scoring update. First off, we all got the over wrong for Marathon as it comes in as a 73. He blames me for this as I didn't support the over hated Marathon. No, I didn't need to support it. I don't care about Marathon. No thank you.
I thought people were liking it.
They are. It got right now. I think it has a 75, but people
Destiny
are thoroughly
didn't review
enjoying
great at the beginning either.
Nope.
So yeah, Destiny. That's a thing that people don't remember. People remember what Destiny became, but it's like Destiny sucked when it came out. Like nobody was like Destiny's great. There was like a big campaign. Like something happened and people like really hated it, right?
So people hated it, and I think the problem, and this is why the Marathon reviews weren't day one reviews. It took a while for them to review it because we realized that these type of games, which you're getting day one, there's an evolution. Things are happening. You're unlocking stuff. It day one is a very different experience than the end of the month because now the raid is unlocked. You've unlocked these dungeons. You've left. There's so much more to it that you can't get day one.
I just thought, week one. Didn't Destiny have like some controversy or something? I feel like I remember that. It was like one of those big news stories or something.
That was 10 years ago.
It doesn't matter.
But yeah, Marathon is doing well. People are excited. They just unlocked some new map, but people are playing Marathon. Like I said, it's doing well. So
I like its controller.
That controller looks,
I like this controller.
I like those colors.
That one's pretty good, actually.
I like those colors a lot. So yeah, we all got the over wrong. Delvin and I got the over right for WWE 2K26 as it comes in at an 80.
People love that shit.
I can't even tank right, apparently.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because Delvin doesn't.
Yeah, it's kind of all right.
But the internet loves it. They're on fire for it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it, Delvin?
It's more of the same. It feels a little bit more overcomplicated with certain aspects of the game. The 400 characters that they say they have is a greatly exaggerated. It's like, hey, here's Hulk Hogan and here's gold Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
like
98 Hulk Hogan. 2005 Hulk Hogan. Yeah, they do that. There's like eras of wrestlers that they count as different characters.
Are there even 400 wrestlers to pull from that would matter?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
400?
Oh, Dev, if you go onto the download a wrestler shop, there's 4,000 for you to download.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
But again, didn't matter.
Even if
Yeah.
you want to get like
Yeah. 400.
established legends,
Yeah, 400.
like
There's at least
older
400.
guys like Bob Backlund and
Yeah.
people like that, people will fight for that. Bruno Sammartino.
Mm-hmm.
They're not making this game for you, Delvin.
They're making this game to make
The
money.
ragdoll
It's
physics,
for the kids.
it's super viral because the ragdoll
No,
physics are
actually-
insane.
You are incorrect. They are literally making the game for us. They have
Yeah, that's true.
several versions about our generation of wrestlers. They don't give a fuck about the
Yeah,
kids.
it's the Attitude Era, it's the NWO edition. Yeah. Yeah.
The Triple H edition.
Bob Backlund? Who the fuck?
And the wrestling fans, they have leagues and all kind of, they do stories and stuff for YouTube channels built off the game.
Well, they've got 400 characters to choose that from. 37 versions of Hulk Hogan.
Have you seen any of the clips of it?
Clips are funny.
It's hilarious. You see these people, like, they're throwing people like off of stadiums through like crazy, like some ECW shit's going on in this. People are killing people. It's like a murder simulator. They're pile driving people like no. Like not like this, man.
It's the ragdoll figure.
Yeah, like remember what Taker did to Mick Foley? Like that times 10 is what people are doing to this fucking game.
I legit assumed that was always in
It's
there. I
hell
didn't
to
realize
sell
that
the
wasn't
game. That's all people are doing is just murdering people.
I mean, if you can have Hell in a Cell, why would you have anything else?
I saw somebody pile drive somebody through like 4 tables onto steel steps. It was like a 50-foot pile driver.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. Like I saw it and I was like, shit, I need to get into this game. It looks great. But then Delvin said the worst thing you could say to me about a wrestling game is it's clunky to play. It's clunky on the set. Like that's an immediate deal breaker for me. I'm like, nope. That in like that when wrestling got really fixated with doing like chain wrestling with like quick time events, and that I hated that. I was like, God, for the love of God, turn this off. So that'll take me right out of it. So I'm gonna live by Delvin's review, and if I ever play it, it'll be on a steep discount.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
But it looks funny.
Delvin, you got the under right on Starship Troopers, so good on you there.
Come back.
And then you and I, Donnie, got the under right on Crimson Desert as it comes in at a 78, not a 77. So currently the score is Donnie 12, Delvin 11, Devin 6, and the Rude took last place from me with 5.
Delvin's right there.
I'm trying to tank here.
Don't worry.
Can't even do that right.
This is not gonna happen.
What are you talking about?
Based off what these questions are now.
You got the Sunday rally.
So here's the prop. So yeah, the over under for this week.
I looked this up.
We have a March Madness edition this week. Pick your teams to make the Final Four. You'll score a point for each game those teams win leading up to the Final Four. The
I
Root
looked
is
this
picking
up.
St. John, Houston, Arizona, and Kentucky because he's biased.
Of course. I looked this up as Delvin was telling us about his week.
I am too.
What?
I said I looked it up too.
Nice. So I've got Houston, Duke, Iowa State, and Zona.
I'm picking whatever Donnie picks. I don't know any of these teams, and I don't
know any of these teams either. Like, you don't do that. I've not seen one play of college basketball.
Me either, and I'm not trying to win. So I'm just going to pick whatever Donnie picked.
Arizona, Michigan State.
I picked Iowa State because fuck Michigan.
Final Four.
I don't care if they're good or not. Fuck them.
You know what? Michigan. And
I
Florida.
hope they lose. Hope they lose first round.
Who?
Florida.
Was that
That's a
just
good
a
pick.
homer pick? Or
People like Florida.
People like Florida.
People are picking Florida to win.
All right, there you have it, Rude. Those are the picks. Lock them in. I'm not going to be watching any of March Madness at all. Let's go Bulls.
I forget all about college basketball. It's so bad.
I do too until March Madness and people start asking questions.
Yeah.
Get out of here. right, question time. Sorry, Donnie.
Yeah.
Quagmire says, how's
Speaking-
everyone feeling about the Steam Machine with Valve admitting that they're still looking for a ton of RAM at GDC?
It's not.
So they weren't really saying that it was a joke.
It was a joke. They're like, if you have a line on some RAM, we would very much like to buy it. It was a kind of an icebreaker, but
They were
still.
doing the thing with we're looking for weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah. It's not good. It doesn't look great at all. It looks very bad. There's some hopium out there today. Brad Lynch, somebody, I don't know who that is, but he keeps floating around the Steam Machine Reddit. He's some kind of data miner. That's true.
Bad last name.
Yeah, but what was the Tampa Bay guy, right? Was it Brad Lynch? Oh, no, that's
No, it was
Brad
not
Lynch.
Brad
What was
Lynch.
What was his name? You guys know what I'm talking about. He was a thumper.
There's Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn. Yeah,
That's
come
a good
on,
one.
Delvin.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Anyway,
But-
this guy, he gets floated around the Reddit I think he's been on Moore's Law's Dead talking about the Steam Machine. He posted a screenshot, I guess an update on the back end of the help.steam website, like their manuals, their contact FAQs and stuff, where Steam Machine and Steam Frame insertions were just made. So it was like, you're telling me there's a chance. That's how bad things are over in Steam Machine Land, Quagmire. That's how bad. We are scanning help article changes for any reference to the Steam Machine at all to show signs of life. It looks bleak. I can't believe that we're going to let these people take this shit from us. I am so mad.
AI takes from everyone.
Oh, this is terrible.
AI is not your friend. It's not here for you in any way, shape, or
It's
form.
like some Thanos shit, but at what cost, man? At what cost?
Costs everything.
Oh,
Costs us everything.
It sucks. I hope. I really do. I think they can launch it. I just think it's going to be expensive, and at this point, like I'm okay with that. It's okay. Make it expensive. It's not going to go very well. A lot of people are going to buy it, but you can price adjust later.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh well. I got nothing.
Yeah.
I've got something I can turn into a Steam Machine sitting under my desk if I really wanted to.
Apparently, you can turn a PlayStation 5 into a Steam Machine. I've seen the video.
saw
of
that.
I didn't watch it, but I saw it.
Yeah, I saw that headline too. I was like, here. I said, here's a thing for you to do, Garrett. Go make that happen.
Oh, you should have told me. I think maybe that's better than me trying to build my own. Maybe I already have one. Is it
But
a
you
good
would just
Steam
outsource
machine?
it to Garrett.
Yeah, it's true. I absolutely would. Is it a good
That's why
Steam machine?
That's why I said it to Garrett. He can do the work for you and
Fair.
then tell you how it works.
That's fair. Yeah,
That's a good
definitely.
idea.
Garrett, show me the way. I'm not doing that. That sounds hard.
Exactly.
It does sound hard. Would pay though. Would pay a customer service fee for that sort of work. That's good stuff.
Duke Double X says none of the Helix stuff mentioned Steam by name, despite Epic announcing their store would be on Helix. Could Helix have select partner storefronts and not Steam? That would be stupid.
Yeah, I don't see how if it's a PC.
Right.
Because I mean, if it's a PC, I assume. Oh, hang on. What if it's a PC? Like, if you just go to Windows mode, you can go to Steam. But what if they didn't integrate Steam, but they integrated everyone else? What if they're like, but if to use the console side, you have to use Epic or Xbox? I can see that maybe being a thing.
I'm just never going to the console.
It would be
so
terrible. No, listen, I'm going to tell you the truth. It'd be a terrible thing for them to do. That's
It'd be
like
dumb.
it's one easy way to turn off a lot of people that would be interested in it. So like, I don't think Xbox would do that. My take is if you're going to head into the PC waters, then you need to embrace why people like PC. You need to embrace the open. You need to tell people about how you're working with RetroDeck and, like how you could do and be like, you need to embrace that, embrace being a PC maker. Otherwise, you're going to do what you're doing now and this half in, half out shit that nobody quite wants. So I think if they're going to go PC, which I do, I've been saying it for years, I think they're going to go full blown PC. They're just going to talk about, they're going to try to make this Xbox launcher cool. And they're going to try to sell you that that's a console, Play Night launcher. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll pull all your Steam games already
Yeah.
existing, but buy your stuff here. If you buy,
you'll turn it on because in the Xbox app, when you want to buy a game, it'll be their store. right? They're going to launch you into that. You're like, yeah, hey, there's no need for that. They're going to make you go out of your way to get to Steam, I think. You have to go to desktop mode and start it, or they talked about you can add your own executables to the launcher now, right? So they'll let you bring in the Steam thing and launch from there. I think that's okay. That's fine.
Yeah. But Steam will definitely be there.
I wonder how many people will buy it and just wipe it for Steam. Do you think people just buy it and put SteamOS on it? Do you think Xbox will try and stop them from being able to? Like, will it be a computer that you can't? Yes. You can't BIOS. You can't. Oh, I think that's a problem. I think that turns people off.
I think again, like I said, I don't think this is marketed at like the PC people. It's marketed
like
at
they're just not trying to even try to get some Steam people to be interested.
Yeah,
because I think if you make it, like if you allow it to just be a PC, I think you do attract some segment of a gaming PC customer. Not a lot, but there's somebody out there who's probably going to be interested. Probably to put SteamOS on it or something.
I think you attract a younger crowd. I don't think you attack I don't think you're enticing people who already are in the PC space, and that's where I think the problem lies.
I just think I genuinely think Xbox should be trying to cast a widest net possible. like, what are we trying to do? You trying to sell something or not? Because you're not selling some shit now. So why are you even making it if that's the case?
Because they put too much money into it, so they're gonna just put it out there and let it die. But at least we don't get something back from it.
I understand, and you might be right. I'm just not willing to accept that right now. They're not gonna to me. They're not trying. I think they're trying to do something here. I think they're trying. They're trying to be somewhat successful.
Good luck.
No, I'm not saying they are, but I think their intent. I think their intent is to do that. So, like your idea of they're just setting it off. I don't think they're there yet. They're trying to turn it around.
They've been there for 5 years.
Yeah, but they don't know that. That's what I'm saying. No. We know that. No, we know that. That's been well documented. But what I'm telling you is that they don't know that. They're trying. They're the Browns. They're trying to win. We know they're not going to win. We all know they're not going to win. They're trying to win, though. In their heads,
I feel like
they're trying to win. The Browns have spent their top 3 team in spending the last 5 years. They're trying to win.
Asha,
you could not spend and suck.
They've already spent. See, that's the thing. They've already spent, and it wasn't going well. So, all right, Asha, I need you to go ahead and kill this, but make it profitable by turning it into Windows.
Yeah, no, I've been saying that. That's what I've been saying. That's exactly what I think's happening. It's being absorbed into Windows, where it can just be a thing. I found it very disheartening when they talked about Helix and they mentioned the full screen experience. Seeing Xbox, what they think a console is, being relegated to a launcher is depressing. I'm like, dude, there's so much more to a console than what makes a console than how you launch the game. And I know they're going to build more onto it. It's just, I felt that presentation was the time to tell people that, to show people that. And for them to double down on the Ally, when I think everyone that touched the Ally after they got over the fact that they spent $1,000 on an Ally, I think everyone has come to their grips. I think every supporter that I've seen of that thing, they all say yeah, the launcher's not great. So for Xbox to be this is the console experience, it's oh my God, you don't, it's you don't get it. That's not what makes that's not why people wanted an Xbox, or at least in my opinion. I know there's people that are excited for it. I've seen them. But in my opinion,
all 2 of them.
No. There's a lot of Xbox, those kind of, there's a lot of infighting going on. Actually, there's a lot of drama going on in the Xbox Twitter crowd.
I love it. Tear yourselves apart from the inside. Fight.
Yeah,
love it.
There's some of that going on. I caught some wind of that during Helix Week when I was reading Reddit stories. I started seeing some of the old names pop up, and apparently they're I think one of them is they've become a PlayStation guy at some point, and he was "See, you guys don't want to learn," and I was like, "Oh shit, they're fighting."
Yes. I love it.
That's definitely happening. There was a funny Reddit thread about it.
I'm so excited for that.
It's so dumb.
It makes me so happy.
It's so dumb.
Tear yourselves apart.
Yeah.
Love it.
It was great. Paris was in it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's in there. Oh, he has the clip. That's where I saw that. That's where I got started. That was where the rabbit hole began. There was a clip on a Reddit thread. It was like a gaming news. I'll send it to you if you want. I can go dig it up. Where Paris was just like dissing whoever this guy is. Like it was like a diss track. Like he was just on a podcast running this dude down for like 10 minutes straight. I was like, damn. Just because he likes PlayStation, or like what happened? So
awesome.
So then I started reading, and they got all these tweets going back and forth. I was like, Jesus, Helix got these people at each other's throats. And it's really dumb. It's like, I told you it was just going to be a gaming PC, and they're like, it's an Xbox.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Sean.
It's so
but I'm
funny.
not sorry.
It's this isn't connected to Sean at all.
Well, he just loves Xbox.
Yeah, but Sean was never. Sean never.
He's really a PC person.
100%. No, but he loves Xbox. But Sean never touched that segment of the Xbox crowd.
Of course not. He's too nice. He's too kind.
Oh, it's just Sean's like me. Just these guys are losers. Like,
You're right.
But no, I'm just saying sorry, Sean, because Xbox is dying.
Oh, it's not fun to say it. Okay,
It is.
We get it. Leave
Xbox
us.
is
Quit
dead.
kicking us while we're
Dying.
down, man. We used to love this thing. Show some respect.
No. Look, I'm sorry. I'm scarred. I took so much abuse in the PS3 era from all of these goddamn Xbox.
That was a
This
golden
is my
era. What
I'm
a day,
living
Dev.
my best time.
What a time.
I'm here for the death. I can't wait for it to die with a whimper.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
that's
trying to
exactly
put
what it
Xbox
looks
in
like
the
they're
garage,
doing.
like my dad.
Yes. You go out to the garage, Xbox.
It crushes
Get outta
so
here.
much nostalgia. It was such a time. The Xbox was such a thing, man. It was great. Fucking The Rock and shit. Man, Elder Scrolls, man. Peter Moore. Fuck. Xbox used to be fucking awesome.
Nah, it's always trash.
It used to be so good. That
Garbage.
sucks.
Garbage.
That sucks.
I'm here for it.
I hope Fable's
We're
good.
dead.
Just make Fable good. And we're
Yeah,
good.
I'm here for that. I'm gonna play Fable.
They're talking about like,
let's let that be good.
if they're like, we're gonna, the buzz right now is they're like, yeah, we're gonna put your 360 games on your PC. I'm like, fuck, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
Y'all
go right ahead and do that.
Like it's like when Google Stadia like closed, they're like, here's your money back. Like that's
here.
great. Yeah.
There you go.
Get the
My bad.
360 shit over here, and yeah, we can agree to part ways. Thank you.
Yeah,
A job
go ahead
well
and do
done. It's like I kind of like. Can you put them on Switch though? Like we could put the 360 games on PlayStation 2 though. Just put them everywhere. Just put them everywhere.
We have the ones that matter.
No, like let's just create some 360 collections. Well, Switch doesn't. Switch doesn't. And some 360 games would be fire on Switch actually. So yeah, I'm like don't stop at Windows. Go further. Keep trying.
Nah.
Lock
on the windows.
I'm not going to be able to play it. I'm gonna stream it through the cloud app.
Yeah, you are.
Through
Copilot.
Jesus.
We're gonna sell you a box.
No, I'm done. So
we're gonna sell
I don't
you
know
a
if we
Copilot
talked about
box
that.
to play your PC games.
Did we
play
talk
your 360 games?
Did we talk about that when we were doing the Helix? I'm done with Windows.
Yeah, you said that we're over that. We know.
Okay,
We know.
I was like, you lost me at Windows. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but this isn't Windows.
Their
We're gonna sell
machine
you a
could be
Copilot
amazing,
box
and I don't care
to play
because-
your 360 games. Not a
I'm
Windows machine, a
And I'm not
Copilot
playing my
machine.
360. That's why I'll keep that Series S forever. That'll just be my legacy Xbox.
It's like an old beat up car. You just keep it running. You keep putting oil in it.
Well, no, it actually is because Jack painted it, but then didn't like the paint, so then he stripped the paint. Like it's ugly. Did you see the wrap I put on it? That's why I put a wrap.
I didn't
on
know
it.
what that was. I was like, "What did he
It's
buy?
a-
Another Series S? What the fuck is
No,
happening?"
it's Jack's old Series S. And
I thought that was gone.
and it was
I
a
didn't even know you
wrap.
still had that.
It was a wrap that makes it look like an old DOS computer because his was so ugly. I was like, boy, this is a shitty Xbox.
Aren't they all?
Because he was like, we can trade it in, and I'm looking at him like, dude, I don't think they're going to take it.
They'll take it. You'll get $2
No,
for it.
it looks
but
like it's
they'll
got
take
like it's like paint thinner's been taken to it or something. Like it's.
Does it turn
ugly.
on? They'll
It
take
does. It works.
They'll
It
take
works. We put Rock Band on it. That's what I did with it. I put it on the upstairs TV and I put all my guitars and stuff up there. So it's a Rock Band machine.
Yeah, it's an old beat up car. You bring it out every now and
Jack
again.
plays-
Make sure
Jack
the oil
plays-
is changed.
Jack
Let's
plays a
go.
little college football on it in the living room from time to time, but it's a Rock Band machine. I'm okay with that.
That's my PS3. My PS3 is my Rock Band machine.
Right. It plays Fable. Like, we're good. I'm good.
Oh man, I can't wait for Fable to launch as a PS5. Like the
I'll be
PS5
there.
Pro is the machine that they're pushing.
I need a
Fable.
physical
Faceplates.
I need a physical
faceplate-
copy.
is-
I would
some
buy.
Fable
Well,
faceplates?
they don't make the original faceplates anymore, right? The OG model.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
They've got to only be making plates for like the slim model right now. I think.
Probably
Yeah, because that's like the model now. Like they act like that old one doesn't even exist anymore.
it doesn't. It's,
Yeah.
it's gone. They've put it
We're
out the
done.
pasture.
Yeah, fucking 12-pound behemoth.
I can't even
So
get
much.
faceplates for my damn Pro.
Remember,
That
like
bastard.
the first time the Slim came out, and like Linus was like, they took out 2/3 of the heat sink. Like he showed, like it's like this much metal's been gone. Like, yeah, I'm expecting my PlayStation 5 to have a meltdown at some point, and just melt from the inside out.
It won't. Mine's still going strong. It's great. It's behind the TV.
You know,
Going strong. It's fine. Built to last.
till that liquid metal gets out.
Fort Tough.
Not happening. Free to play Jill says, okay, old man, what isn't as good as it used to be?
Xbox.
Yeah, that's the answer.
He says, fast food for me just sucks these days. It's because the fast food and pretty much all the food that we grew up on no longer exists. They're not making it with the same stuff.
Yeah,
When we were younger, foods actually had like 6 ingredients.
I think I would like fast food if it was a bit cheaper.
That too.
My enjoyment factor would go up if it didn't cost me a damn Applebee's dinner to go to McDonald's. Like, what are we talking about here? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, fast food's a good one.
It's quite insane how expensive that shit is.
Very expensive.
Music, rap. God,
I thought rap was like at an all-time high.
hell no.
Got all the Super Bowl guys and the Drake thing, and that
But-
was a big deal.
But those, other than like Kendrick,
that felt
new
like
rap.
cultural though. Like that was like the leading thing.
Yeah, but like rap in general, like these
Yeah.
niggas can't rap to save their lives. They
Jack
have no
was telling me-
vocabulary. They don't read. They can't stay on the beat.
can't
That's
read,
interesting
yeah.
because Jack was telling me that it was like a higher level of rap. They're like, oh, it's like the writing and it's
Absolutely
insightful and the symbolism and like he's going into it like it's like poetry. He's like trying to tell me-
Kendrick, yes. Kendrick,
Okay,
yes.
yeah,
The
he's
rest of
just
these
like-
mother.
like he dismisses other. He's like, yeah, they're not on this level. This
Post
is like
Malone was a rapper.
like a higher intellect of
Think
rap.
about that.
Right.
Post fucking Malone was a rapper.
Mhm.
That guy who's on WB TV right now, looking like a crackhead, was a rapper at one point.
They basically he's like the rap version of Pink, because
Yeah.
Pink came out doing like all the R&B and like
yeah.
more pop, and she really wanted to do more
Some,
grungy type stuff.
Yeah.
That's what Post Malone was like. We can make you, we can
Just
start
like a
you out
pill?
rap, and then
Pink
you
was
can get
dope.
out to your country thing that you want to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, no rap.
Wrestling?
Wrestling's a good one.
Wrestling's been on a
Oh.
high period, but is it as good as it used to be?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think you'll ever see wrestling back like that shit was electric back then.
The Attitude Era is
Oh.
wow.
That was
Yeah.
that was a special
why I can't-
time.
That's why I can't watch wrestling now, because it is. I look.
It's-
I'm
it is
like,
sad in
this is
comparison.
Not that.
Yeah.
I cannot do this.
I'm gonna get super specific. McDonald's fries.
Yeah, like I said, it's because the ingredients are different.
Yes, because they don't use beef tallow no more. They used to make their fries in the I want to say the early to mid '90s with beef tallow, and they taste way better. Big difference.
Interesting.
Yeah, look it up. This is the actual factual thing.
Yep. The
I'm not-
ingredients on so many things have completely changed.
This might surprise you. I'm not much of a fries guy.
Oh, I love fries.
I'm not either. I'm not a big
My
fry
wife
fan
is,
either.
and usually when we
love
go out,
mine.
like I'll have like maybe like literally like a pinch of fries, like 3 or 4, and then I usually give her the rest of my fries.
I used to get when they McDonald's had
I love
those-
potatoes. I love hash browns. I love baked potatoes, but I don't know. It's like it's a salty thing. Like they're all so salty. It's like
I
a
love
turnoff
it.
for me.
I used to buy a bucket of fries from McDonald's.
A bucket.
Yeah,
You and these buckets.
Yeah, what is? I've
like
never seen a
everything
bucket
for you
of
is a
fries.
bucket.
You never seen a bucket of fries from McDonald's? It was a short
bucket
thing.
like KFC of fries.
Yeah, it was a big.
No
bucket.
way, that's like 3 pounds of fries.
It wasn't that big, but it was big.
Okay.
It was a real large bucket.
I know like Five Guys goes nuts. I'm like, guys, chill.
Was it a bucket or was it
fries?
just like supersized fries?
Actual bucket.
Was it like a large cup of fries or a bucket of fries?
It was a large cup, but they called it a bucket of fries.
I got you. I think I've seen stuff like that. Yeah, I get it.
I'm just fucking looking.
It's like an extra large fry. I get it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah, I'm just not that
like
into fries.
The ingredients back when we were young: potatoes, beef tallow, salt. The ingredients now is like 15 things.
Jesus, for potatoes.
It's potatoes, vegetable oil, corn oil, soybean oil, hydrogenated soybean oil, natural beef flavor, wheat and milk derivatives,
beef flavor,
dextrose, sodium acid phosphorate, salt. Natural beet flavor again contains hydrogenized wheat and there's like 15 ingredients here.
Wow.
Before it was just potatoes, some beef tallow, and some salt. Like that's why stuff don't taste the same and don't hit as well, and it's full of shit that's gonna make you sick.
Yeah,
and that's food like across the board.
My old man one is golf. Golf sucks. And golf, just like the Attitude Era, the era that I grew up in golf was fucking incredible. It was on fire. Tiger Woods doing shit nobody even dreamed of. And when somebody dared to fly close to the Tiger, that shit was, I felt like everyone watched golf. Like it was, everyone knew about it, followed it, even in generally, they kind of knew what happened. And golf has lost all sense of personality. It's just a bunch of whiny millionaires talking about how they need to play less. They're
playing black golfers.
They're playing virtual golf. Oh yeah, there's several. They're playing virtual golf and shit now. It's just off the reservation. They split. There's a Saudi Arabian tour and the other tour, and like it just sucks. Yeah. It golf just sucks.
Golf was at its best when it had just a little bit of racism in it.
Yeah, you're not lying. Because dude, when Tiger showed up at Augusta in 1998, the world was behind him. We were like, "Get these racist motherfuckers!"
Exactly, just enough.
It was great. There were rivalries. You know, Tiger and Phil and Tiger and Els and even like women, like I know you guys don't know, but like Annika Sorenstam was in that same time, and she was a revolutionary golfer. She shot a 59. She played with the men. You guys probably remember that was a huge sports story. She crossed the gender line as a golfer. That's how great she was. I watched her play in person. It was like a machine. It was insane. She's the most impressive golfer I've ever seen in real life because she never missed. It was crazy. But I'm getting out of hand. Golf used to be electric. And the things that happened and the stories that were told were great. They were either great or dramatic. Yeah, Tiger had the career, the Grand Slam. He held all 4 majors at once. It's only been done like I think once or twice before in the history of the game. It's a huge accomplishment. Like Serena Williams and all those things. All her Grand Slams and the Williams sisters. It's like the same thing but for golf. And golf sucks now. It's boring. It's boring, rich, and whiny, and the programming itself is terrible. They've split rounds between networks. Like not even the round they used to do round. Now they split it. So if you want to watch the tournament on Saturday from like 9 to 1, it's on NBC, but from 2 to 6, it's on Peacock, and then the next day it's on Fox, and then the next day it's on ABC. It's crazy. It sucks. It just absolutely sucks.
I think that's kind of ruining certain elements of sports for me too, with how they have everything just everywhere.
Yeah.
Like wrestling has that problem too. Like, you gotta go to ESPN, you gotta go to Netflix.
That's why don't we have those. That's why we don't have those communal moments. TV. That's why we don't have those communal moments anymore. Because back then everyone watched it.
That's the answer.
TV sucks. That's the problem. It used to be very simple. You knew where to go. You knew the channels. Now.
You knew when the games were. The game was like, the same time every day of the week. And now it's all over the fucking place. It's a smorgasbord. Blackouts.
TV sucks.
You're right.
Sports
That's
suck.
a better answer. TV sucks.
Yeah.
TV for sure.
TV
It's
sucks.
bad. It's terrible. It's probably the most expensive it's ever been, and it's not as good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Talk about that's kind of like the video game thing worries me is that look at Netflix and look at the content. I'm like, that's the worst. That's what I don't want like AAA video games to feel like. And I feel like we are absolutely heading in that direction.
We 100% are.
Yeah, we 100% are. It's not even a feeling. That's been the way. Like we are heading that way. And I'm not excited about that at all.
Cartoons suck.
I don't know new cartoons. I don't know enough. I feel like it's probably because they're old, but Jack's super into anime, so I don't know if they're new anime. Probably not. But
It depends on what he's watching.
Yeah,
anime is still pretty good. Anime is hitting.
There's
like
some new ones people like.
the general like Saturday cartoons don't exist, and the ones
I was gonna say, do they even
come out with are
exist?
just Not
Saturday
great.
morning cartoons is gone.
Wait a minute. What's the it's like the Miss Rachel? Like, would that count? Is like a Blue's Clues thing or something out there?
Yeah, Miss Rachel, people like that.
She's like pretty popular. Bluey's pretty popular, right?
Bluey's great.
Bluey's
That's why I said outside of Bluey.
Oh, I didn't hear
Bluey
that.
is awesome,
Okay.
but
Yeah, as I say, I can't say it sucks. But I don't know enough about
TV
what's going
just
on
in
these
general.
days.
Kids like children's shows are pretty good now.
Yeah,
Like, they're not pretty good.
there's a couple that are
Like for
good.
small-
My
It
daughter
ain't-
keeps wanting me to watch
It ain't
Yellow
like
Jackets.
the PBS era, bro. It's
Yeah,
not
but
like
It's pretty
it's
good.
like when we had Mr. Rogers and Sesame Street
Sesame
and 3-2-1
Street.
Contract, and people were learning
Eureka's
because we were
Castle.
learning stuff.
Yeah,
Eureka's
These kids
Castle
are-
was great.
but these kids
Yeah.
are dumb, so it doesn't matter.
That's the
And-
problem.
And
They're really dumb.
Blue's Clues.
Blues-
I was not the Blue's Clues era.
They
I was
still have
Blue's Clues was awesome.
I
I
was-
don't know how many
that-
brothers.
see, for
Steve
you,
gonna have.
Blue's Clues for you was Mr. Rogers for me.
Yeah, I never liked Mr. Rogers a whole lot, actually.
Yeah.
I kind of thought
Goddamn
Mr. Rogers was
Republican.
lame.
I think Steve in his
No,
big ass
Steve-
chair is lame. What the fuck?
No.
Nah,
dope.
Steve was great.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Fucking TikTok had me in tears.
You know what I appreciate? Yeah, you mentioned just what I talked about. When
Yeah,
Steve came,
Fucking had me in a
Steve-
chokehold, man.
Steve came back, bald head and all,
Yeah, just
just to
full
tell
grown adult.
tell us, hey, it's gonna be okay. I'm like,
It's
"You
gonna be
goddamn
okay,
right,
guys.
Steve."
And he like walked out the door and grabbed his
wasn't
bag. It was like Pikachu and Ash. They were like, God damn it, stop!
Yeah, and he's not even my
I'm
generation.
not ready to grow up yet.
He's my son's
Easier.
generation.
And that's why you know, because I'm like, I never watched Blue's Clues,
Yeah.
so I don't know nothing about this.
I was a little old for Blue's Clues, but like you guys saw like my foster family and stuff. We had kids and I babysat and stuff. So Blue's Clues was around. I was, exposed. I wasn't like watching it every day, but like I loved it. I always thought it was, there's what bad can you say about it?
Yeah.
Like what's bad about it? Like if you're hating on Blue's Clues, like you need to talk to someone. That's crazy.
The way you feel about Mr. Rogers is the way I feel about Blue's Clues.
Yeah, I don't hate him. I just thought it was lame.
My
That's
show
how I
it
feel
was
about
always
Blue's Clues.
It was more
Still
like
now.
and I think actually lame. It's more like a stale, like old, like something like my
Yeah.
parents would have watched. Some old, just not cool.
my show always has been
Out
still
of
is
date.
to this day. Reading Rainbow.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
like
was
Reading
great.
Rainbow
Reading Rainbow's my show. I'm glad they brought it
on the
back.
Magic School Bus.
Never watched that.
Oh,
Magic School Bus
Magic
is-
School Bus was wonderful.
I think I was in high school when that my
Same.
kid is peaked.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
Reading Rainbow, I still like.
I'm just
watch.
that half step below you guys,
Yep.
and then Rebecca's a half step below me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the real answer is everything sucks.
Pretty
everything sucks. Old Man
Everything
Podcast
sucks.
said so. What's better? Ooh, what's better? There's got to be something better. Come on,
The
something?
resolution on my television,
That is true.
TVs are definitely better.
The price of TVs.
Oh, heaven forbid! Yeah,
no,
Yeah.
just the resolution. That's it.
That too.
Because
you can get a great
The frame
TV for
rates and
$200
everything,
these days.
Yeah,
two TVs were perfected.
Oh,
Old
so
TVs
It was
listen,
a perfect technology.
I'll tell you,
those
I've got
TVs
one. Nintendo's console's better.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
Nah, Super Nintendo's still the shit. So I can't even.
no.
Because
Not
everything
Switch and
between-
Switch 2, no.
between Super Nintendo and up to
The
none of
Switch
that matters.
generation is goated. Like it's not even close. It's
It's really-
incredibly
Super Nintendo
better.
is goated. So
No.
yeah, Super Nintendo is the shit. 16-bit era can't beat it.
No, the king is
That's the
here. The king is
No.
here. You need to recognize it in its time.
Absolutely, the
It's
fuck
fantastic.
not.
I mean, it's got all the Super Nintendo shit. It's got everything, right? It's
That's
wonderful.
what makes it. That's what makes it good because it has a Super Nintendo.
It's
stuff.
wonderful.
Everything else doesn't matter. Super
It's the
Nintendo
best.
is it.
You know what's better, but won't get credit for it because the experience isn't better like it
Sega.
used to be? Well, that too. Movie theaters.
Now, fuck that. Movie theaters suck.
They are like
They've gotten so much worse.
What's
Some
better?
theaters, there are bougie theaters now that didn't used to
The
exist.
seats are
But
better.
they're $100.
I'm not talking the price, but the theater itself. The price is fucking ridiculous.
I don't know. I disagree.
I
'Cause
think
even like the nice theaters that I go to, I still feel like the screens suck.
There is a higher clientele theater where I agree with you, but I think the standard, like the chain theater, I think is mostly the same.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't think that experience has really evolved.
It's pretty better. It's better.
They got
What's better about it?
They got
you had
the
a
make your
bigger
own
chair.
drinks. They got a make your own drinks machine. That's like the big difference.
No, they can bring your food to your thing. They got.
See, that's a bougie theater. That's not the
So what?
standard. That's not the chain theater.
That's a lot of theaters down there.
That's not the AMC theater. That's not like
That is
everyday
microtransactions. They've added microtransactions to your theater experience. That's not better.
It's a better experience. Assigned seating.
Nah. Nigga, you have that experience at home.
He said assigned seating.
Because I own the seat.
He said assigned seating.
Yes.
Assigned seating.
Do you have seating
that's
issues
better?
at the theater?
Yes.
Really?
Oh yes.
How?
I've never had a seating experience issue in a theater ever.
Oh, you definitely can.
I've never been in a theater where I've witnessed anyone having a seat issue in a theater.
Go in the theater when there's not no seats left because people done stole seats. You'll be like, oh, fuck this.
How are you stealing seats?
Because the
I
movie
used to
ends.
sneak into the movies all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and you
I
just
did that
stay
shit
there.
constantly in middle
And
school.
then if the movie's a big movie, there is no fucking seats. Or the seat is like way in the front where no one wants to sit at.
Sounds like you got there too late.
That's a grandpa, like it's a grandpa ass thing to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's like, these kids getting here, they didn't pay for their ticket.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just, yeah.
I know, because I was one of those kids.
It's not any better.
It's the
same. You go in, you sit down, you watch the movie.
I do like having assigned seats. I like assigned seating because I actually am very specific to where I like to sit in the theater.
Exactly. I like to sit on the corner so I don't bother me when I'm walking
I like
out.
sitting in the row behind the handicap chair so I can put my feet up on the
That is the perfect spot to sit at.
And like, and I won't go to I won't go to a theater if I can't get that seat. I'm like, no, I don't want to go.
I sit in the corner, right in the aisle.
I used to sit at the top in the middle.
I used to do that, and then like at one point, I used to sit in the back row at the bottom section. I sat there for like a couple years. I don't know why. I just did. I was like wanting to shake it up, but
I also like to sit like right on the set, like right in the edge, so I can look right at the exit sign. So if people start acting funny, all right, I'm out.
It's amazing at how much Florida Man has changed your view
Everything
of the world.
For you is Florida.
Like you're in a constant state of survival, Delvin.
All of your better things are just because it's Florida.
If I worried about that, I wouldn't go to the theater.
Yeah.
Why are you
if
there?
I have to keep an eye for the exit sign, I shouldn't be there.
Where's the exit? Why are you in danger?
Hey, you never know.
Because Florida's just wild like that.
Yeah.
Apparently. Goodness.
Yeah. That just tells me I shouldn't be here. If I have to be looking out for the exit constantly, I can't even enjoy the movie.
Just gotta know where it's at. Just gotta know. Never know what can happen.
Just gotta clock
it's lit up in bright green. You can't miss it.
You know, that other theater that I went, it's further away. I've gone a couple times. I don't go often because it's further away. I do like theirs because they've got like the serve your own popcorn, and you just kind of like get a ticket to come in. Like their whole model's different.
Yeah,
they're not like I like that. That's cool. The ticket's more expensive, but it's like, yeah, I mean, you get to eat as much popcorn as you want. And here's a cup, and it's kind of that whole thing is just streamlined. You just walk in, they're like, here's your shit, move on.
Yeah, I'm only going to the theaters on Tuesdays because that's when they're $6. Because I'm not paying.
We don't even have $6 Tuesdays, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's the only time I'm going.
I didn't tell you, but I bought movies. I got a gift card to go to the movies. I bought tickets for Mario. Didn't realize that's the night we record. So that week, I think it's the first week of April. I won't be here that week.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? There'll be no show the first week of April because that's probably
That's up to you guys. You can take the week off if you want. I'd rather you not, but I'm not gonna. I don't care. I don't really care anymore.
It won't be it won't that Wednesday night won't be a long show because the Thursday morning is my birthday actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. April 1st, April Fool's is a show, and the next day is Delvin's birthday. So
I had a free popcorn and drink coupon for my birthday, like the AMC just gave me. Then I had the $25 gift card for my birthday that my wife gave me. Between both of those, I bought 3 tickets, 2 popcorns, and an extra drink, like with the free ones included in that. And shit still cost me like $55.
Yeah, pretty much.
see, nope. We will go.
Like,
see
how is that
movie
possible?
on a Tuesday for $6, and it's going to cost me a total of $24. That's how
Like,
much it's going to cost me to
this
go
is
see the movie.
insane that this is what it costs to go see a movie.
Yeah, it's the
You
economy.
know,
That's how
I
it
miss
is.
drive-ins. You know,
Drive-ins
like
are great.
just go, park up, pull up. Here's $5, $10, and go sit down. There's a drink machine over there. It's like if this is what it costs to run a movie theater, they're doing too much. Like then, like that market needs to crash. Like it needs to crash and come back, kind of reborn. Because I think that's just insanity at this point. That's insane.
I'm just watching it at home.
Yeah, I mean I don't really go anymore because of that reason.
I
but
always go.
it's like inflation I've accepted in certain sectors, but the movie theater one, that like, and we've talked about this before. I think I'm very much on the outs, like barbers. I'm like these haircuts. I'm like, y'all are out of your fucking mind if you think I'm paying you $40 to trim my hair. That's insane. And movie theaters, that's the other one. That's my old man shit. It's like I'm not paying you $20 to see a movie.
Yeah, barbers got out of
Like
hand.
I just don't like. I just in what world? That's like that in my day. Coke used to be a nickel. That's exactly how I feel
Yeah.
about movie theaters.
The soda too.
Yeah, when Halfpenny put in like the cost of living, I understood why the barbers have gone up, because I'm like, yeah, you really can't live off of a $10 haircut.
I always
That's
tipped well,
kind of impossible.
but I mean I get it. But but I can't bring myself to not. Well, I can't. No.
Yeah, my haircut is $35.
I typed out at 30. Once it went over 30, I was like, I'm done. I'm not paying you more than $30 for a haircut.
Yeah,
Some barbers be charging like 100. Like,
That's like a-
yeah, that's crazy. I can't do that. I can't afford $100 haircut.
I don't have a style. I just need you to trim it. It's like trim it and clean the sides. It's literally 15 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm
mine
not
is way
paying
more
you
intricate.
more than $30 for that. I'm just not.
Yeah, I got to get the fade. I get the design. So 35
I hated
is a
it.
great price for what I get done.
I feel like a cheapskate, but it's just innate. It just is. Like my fandom for the Browns, it just is. It's not going to change. I can't get over it.
Yep.
I don't know why. Maybe see a therapist about it one day. But it's just like, I just will not. Because I used to always pay 30, and whatever the price of the haircut was, 30 was the tip, right? So it was like, when the haircut was $10, you got a $20 tip. When the haircut was $15, you got a $15 tip. When the haircut was $20, you got $10. I'm like, now they're like, the haircut's $30. I'm like, fuck, I'm just not. We're just not going to keep doing this. Now you're trying to tell me with tip it's $50 haircut? Out of your mind.
Yeah.
I could buy Crimson Desert. I could buy Starfield. Like that's
whole
a whole
tipping.
Starfield.
Yeah.
The tipping thing was never a thing. Like that was not a thing we did. We did not tip the barbers. Like,
Really?
yeah, you get those
I've
$10.
always known that.
Here's
I've never
$10.
known anything not to.
It's never been a thing.
I've never seen
I
anybody
tip
not
Every
tip.
barber shop I've ever gone to, it's never been a thing.
I've
And
never
then-
seen someone not tip a barber.
I also had my homeboy cutting for like all of high school. My homeboy cut my hair, and he would just cut everybody's hair in the locker room. So it was just $10. Boom, here you go. And then every other barbershop I went to was just $10. Nobody was
That's
weren't
how you-
doing
That's
it.
That's
good.
how
I
you
don't
do
mind paying for much less. But for that, I don't know what it is. I can't get over it. It just doesn't feel worth it to me. It's just like I just don't value it that much.
Yeah, I
It's
gotta
not
stay
that big a
fresh. I gotta pay for my haircuts. Every 2 weeks. Let's go.
Yeah, for me, it doesn't matter because my hair does this. Whatever you want,
Yeah.
it always ends up like this. So, it's like, what am I?
35 for my cuts, 60 for my braids.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't.
That's a good price for braids.
I feel like I'm losing games. Like that's a whole game though. Like you're taking
Yeah,
games from me. Now
My
you're on the
daughter's-
wrong radar.
My daughter and my wife's braids are way more expensive. I only have half a head because my hair.
Yeah,
the
my wife's
size in the back
haircut's
are
like
shades.
fucking $150 or something like
That's
that.
correct.
It's way more.
Yeah,
And when
my
she gets
wife's
it
braids
colored,
are
it's
usually
like
$120.
$300 or some shit. It's like double.
That's
Um,
that's wild. Yeah, my daughter's hair is usually about 200 if she does a full head of braids, but it's like 4 hours that it takes to get all that done.
I was gonna say, I
My
think it's
wife's
like
about 120.
It might be like an extra 100 when she gets color and does the whole thing. Like her cut is like I think 150, like 175, something like that, and then I think it's 100 if you go the full blown. She gets re-dyed and foiled and washed and all that. Because I'm like, man, you're out here dropping $200 on haircuts. No wonder you don't mind breaking all these damn dishwashers. like, it's nothing new. It's 3 haircuts.
How often does she get her hair done?
Oh, not much. Not as much as she used to. She used to a lot, somewhat frequently. When she was like younger, probably like 4 or 5 times a year, I think.
Sorry, I'm sorry. 4 or 5 times a year is frequent?
I would say, yeah.
That's not frequent.
Well, there you go.
We get our hair. My wife gets her hair done once a month.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
Once a month
she's never been like that.
Once
regular.
A month that's regular. So
I
when
think
you say
she-
4
honestly-
times a year, that's nothing.
Yeah, I think right now, I think she'd love to do it twice a year. And she can, she just won't. Like she can. I tell her all the time, like, do it. But my wife is cheap. Guys, we talked about the birthday presents. Like, come on, it's not a me thing. I tell her, go do the thing. Buy the thing you want. She just won't.
I just feel like you have to get your hair done. I guess I think that may just be a racial thing.
Maybe.
Like, you just can't. I can't. My wife not getting her hair done twice a year. It seems impossible.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, they would.
Now, she hasn't colored her hair in some time. She usually does the dye at home now. She'll do it herself out of like the box. She's been doing like the like the brunette red thing. I'm talking about like when she was blonde. That had to be bleached and then dyed and all that. Like, that was a lot of work.
Okay.
That was an expensive thing. And she hasn't done that for several years now because I think of how expensive it was.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now she just waits. She's going gray. So now she just waits for the grays to come in and then she goes against the hair dye.
Just gotta let the grays come in. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Don't dye that. Let it come on in. All right. Snurts wants to know what other IP deserves the Starship Troopers Ultimate Bug War treatment. Delvin, you said you had lots of answers for this.
Yeah, I do, actually. I'm going to go in the same vein of IPs because the Starship Troopers, the Terminators, and the RoboCop ones are older IPs that people don't talk about as much now, and they're kind of like the 2000s, 90s, and 80s. So I got a few that just come off the top of my head. I would do They Live, I think would be one that would be really cool to do. Big Trouble in Little China would be another one I think would be really good to do.
Like a first-person shooter, Big Trouble Little China?
Yeah. Or a third-person action-adventure game. Because when I think
That's not
about
what
this,
Starship Troopers is.
yeah, but these IPs are just basically AA lower budget games.
So we're answering. We're like it needs to be like a shooter, like
I would
That's
say
that's what he was saying.
and not
He
just
was
like a
saying,
good
like,
game.
I
he
would
said,
think,
yeah, like a Starship Troopers game, like what
I
this
would
game
think
is.
I would think it would have to be like a lower budget, really good IP licensed game from that era.
Blade Runner.
That's a good one. Because we have a Blade Runner game, but it's terrible. It is awful.
Never seen.
Oh, hang
Blade
on.
Runner, so I wouldn't even
Dune.
know what you do with it.
Fuck me, Dune.
We have several Doom games, and they are not good.
I'll do this. as a
MMO
Dune
apparently
game.
was pretty good.
Yeah, people do kind of like it. It's not like great, but it has a base.
We're not playing that anymore.
No, I want to try
I
it.
mean, you're not, but
We're not playing
It looks
People are.
real complicated.
We're not playing
it is.
Every time I
All
look
of-
at it, I'm
all
like, I
MMOs
want
are.
to play it, but I'm like, I can't. I can't play this. They're talking about like, oh, you got to use the controls to walk right. I was like, oh, fuck, no. I'm not trying to do all that.
No.
It's real
If you want to
simple.
go just like first person game, what's the good?
Maybe third person. I think you could allow that. I guess I should be thinking more like movies.
That'll be
I just went blank for a minute.
a good co-op game would be probably Lethal Weapon.
Die Hard?
Yeah.
Die Hard would be good.
A Die Hard boomer shooter would be dope, actually.
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That'd be awesome.
That'd be good.
Yeah, that's just Duke Nukem. Like that'd be great. I'm here for that.
The only things I could think of were Terminator,
Demolition
Predator.
Man.
the big war,
Predator.
and then
Demolition
maybe
Man.
Predator. Yeah,
Demolition Man would be fun.
It'd be like all cyberpunky.
no,
Like that
Demolition
kind of
Man
like
isn't
that.
cyberpunk. No.
That it. I mean, it was for its day.
That's the last thing I think of when I think of Demolition Man.
Judge Dredd.
Judge
That's
Dredd
not
could be
bad.
nice.
I am the law.
They have a Judge Dredd game. I haven't played
They've had several.
Have they?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm really aware of them, so I'm assuming they're not great.
I mean, they were like on Super
I think
Nintendo.
one
there's
of them was
on
supposed to be good.
PlayStation.
I think there's one like
They're-
that was on PC or something like that. Or PS3 I was supposed to be good.
Ooh. Well, I mean, obviously, I'm looking at a list of movies, so I'm just like firing off brain synapses as I scroll by them. Nobody would actually buy this. I would, but like people wouldn't because I don't feel like people know it. But The Rock, remember that movie with Sean Connery?
Mhm.
And
Of course.
that was
Yeah.
cool. Like
That's a
I'd
pretty
be
popular
down
movie.
for that. I'd play that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Those green fucking toxin balls they pull out and shit. He shoved it in Buddy's mouth. Sick. Movies used to be better free to play, Joe.
They definitely
If you're not listening, these movies are all better than everything I've seen besides Dune in some time. Independence Day totally works. Star Trek?
the Star Trek games are pretty decent.
No.
I mean, I feel GoldenEye is a little bit too on the nose.
Yeah, that already exists.
Yeah.
Yes.
Men in Black?
Yes. Definitely Men in Black.
Men in Black alien boomer shooter?
I would like that. I want a Bad Boys game too. A good Bad Boys game.
I would be down for a good Bad Boys game. I'll give you a second on that.
I played the bad one.
There was a game?
It came out on PS2. It's terrible.
Yeah, I missed a bit on that generation, I
called-
guess.
Bad Boys Miami Shakedown. And it has like Martin and Will on the cover. And those characters do not sound like Martin and Will. They sound like two culture vulture appropriating white guys pretending to be Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Thanks for your input on this, Dev.
Excellent work.
Yeah, this is for y'all. I don't like boomer shooters, so I don't play this.
Yeah, but you could think of a property you think would work.
Yeah.
You don't have
I
to
gave
like
you.
it.
I gave you the ones that I can think of: Predator,
Yeah, you did
and
pretty good.
Terminator. That's about it.
Predator works.
That's all I got.
Predator
The
works.
A-Team.
Du-bu-bu-bu-bu.
An A-Team game would be dope.
I thought the same thing. I have the music playing in my head.
Dun, 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 dun.
I think that time has passed
Oh, no. It's never passed.
in terms of how many people would be wanting it.
Well, to be fair,
The
We got
same people that
RoboCop.
wanted this Starship Troopers
Remember?
game.
Yeah, as I was saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, remember? Yeah, and that's
got-
even older. Like, it's like-
we got RoboCop. And it sold pretty well.
That RoboCop game was great.
It's
I
good.
gotta play
It's
it.
so good.
I'm thinking it's going to come to Switch 2 soon. That's
I
a
hope
game.
so.
I think that's definitely going to get a port over at some point.
It's a really good game.
It really is. I was very, very impressed.
Or if the Steam Machine comes.
Yeah.
I keep not
If.
playing Sleeping Dogs because I kind of want to play it, like on the seat. I kind of thought that'd be I want to play it this year, and I thought that'd be a cool game to start with.
It's really good. We're getting a Hellraiser game this year.
Still,
Yeah.
is that
And
thing still
people-
is
and
alive?
people
Is it
think
a
it's going to
game?
be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that people think it's going to be good, though.
Yeah. And it's a single player game.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I'm
I
hoping
forgot that was even a thing.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
All right, we can do one more question. Delvin, pick one.
Ooh. I like both TPR and Captain Awesome's questions.
I feel like TPR's question is a long one.
Yeah.
So let's do Captain Awesome.
It's a good one to end on.
Yeah.
So Captain Austin says, question for the show. On what sport would you say I can beat everybody else from the PSVG fam? Is Donnie the king of disc golf of PSVG? Is Dev the king of hoops?
What,
I'm going to say
now?
I'm going to beat everybody in every sport except for golf and Donnie.
I was going
now?
to say
Yes, now.
disc golf
now?
would be the
None of
disc
them.
golf would be the easiest answer because I'm pretty sure nobody in PSVG has ever thrown a disc. So I have a huge advantage.
I'm not going to beat Donnie.
Yeah, no, you're not going to. Like, I feel very confident out there. I would say golf, and I do feel very confident, but I haven't played golf in like over 15 years, and I know Seth golfs, so people golf a bit around. So I would open the door. So maybe somebody would beat me at golf, but nah, disc golf, that's a lock.
Yeah.
That's
I'm beating
USA
everybody.
basketball at the Olympics, man. That's Dream Team. That's a lock. Put it on the board.
I don't know that anybody on PSVG has actually played sports, so I feel like I'm beating everybody at everything except for Donnie.
I played all sports, but I'm fat now, so I'm
Yeah.
very unathletic these days.
I used to play a lot of sports, but I don't want to play sports now. You can
Well,
have
then
that.
you're prime. In your prime, I still say I'm beating
Yeah,
everybody.
no, I'm Grown Ups movie. I'm the two dudes like Kevin James. Just, you want fake injuries? That's definitely where I am at these days.
That works.
Yeah, I played basketball on Monday,
No,
playing again on Friday.
Strangely enough, I'd be really good at like distance walking.
huh?
Oh my God!
Like we would have like do like cross.
This motherfucker's out here. Some Reebok Classics. Walking
I would
down the lawn.
lose that. Definitely,
Yeah,
I
like,
would
I
lose
can
that
walk,
the
like,
most.
really long distances and
I
not
got
be
bad
tired
foot problems
at
these
all.
days.
Like even a little bit. Like even when I
You're
go play-
bragging about being able to walk long distances. You realize that's what you're
like
doing.
power walk. Yeah. Hey, that's the thing.
He's out there. He's got.
You can do it.
Oh my
You can
God!
do it. It's a thing. It's a thing.
Oh, but again, in your prime, are you beating anybody at any sport?
Pull-ups.
Nigga, that's not a sport.
That's a sport to me, baby.
Pull-ups
Yes.
is your option. You're going. That's your
In
final
my
answer.
prime. Who said it? Nobody asked that though, right?
No.
That wasn't the
Oh,
question.
okay.
He just
All right.
it doesn't even say now.
I
It
would
just
say in
says
my prime, I would actually say most contact sports for sure.
I'm not doing all that.
such as like what are we talking
Wrestling.
about? Oh,
I
see,
do
wouldn't even be
wrestling,
talking- I
boxing.
didn't think about
I did
wrestling.
MMA. I did a lot of that, and was just like in
I
high
didn't do
school
boxing.
was a brick shit house in high school.
I was actually really
Like
good
for
at
kids my age, I was a fucking monster. I was like the Brock Lesnar of my school.
boxing. I was really good at boxing.
I know it doesn't seem anything like that now, but you know, I've got pictures.
No,
I was in a weight room
I believe it.
constantly. Yeah, like
I believe it.
2% body. I was like a fucking robot back then. It was crazy. I never want to go back to that. That was back in like in wrestling when I was a state contender. I'm talking, fasting like throughout the week, wearing trash bags, like sweat lodge, like to the extreme of all of that.
Wrestling didn't even track because that was not a sport out here.
I was squatting,
Yeah.
crazy numbers, benching.
Didn't even think about. I've never
Constant.
seen a high school wrestling match.
That's
They
why
just didn't exist out here.
That's why I got into golf. Was like kind of like a counter, like to get out of that, because I was just kind of like on this treadmill that I was just dying to get off. I was like, dude, this is miserable. Like, tons of pressure. Hated everything. Ugh.
Man,
Boxing and martial arts, I was really
But
good
was a
at.
killer. Was a killer in the football field. Killer in
now
the
when you
wrestling
say
mat.
martial arts, what martial art?
I took karate.
By the
What belt did you
GameStop,
get?
by the bucket of ripe space, like over there on the corner, like
What
Green
belt
belt.
did you get to?
I'm thinking
Green belt.
Napoleon Dynamite. Grab my hand. Grab the other hand.
You think I'm gonna do this and go home to Starlight at night?
Delvin's sitting there. He's like, hit me. And he just slaps him there.
I was pretty good, and I was teaching myself Jeet Kune Do too, also when I was younger, because I had time,
Jeet Kune Do.
and I was a Bruce Lee fan. And I loved the movie
Of
The Last
course.
Dragon.
All Negroes were Bruce Lee fans. It's just
That's true. It's innate.
It's
it's part
in
of
our
the course.
DNA.
It's innate.
Cultural
It's in our
appropriation.
DNA.
Yeah.
1000%.
We
1000%.
as much as we complain about white people stealing black people culture.
Yeah, 100%. The other way,
we steal the shit out of
it is black culture.
But then they come and steal ours right back. Like it's a give and take. And we're
it's a
okay
talent
with
swap.
Well,
it is. It totally is.
Wu-Tang Clan, baby.
Yeah. You're from East
Bruce
Coast.
Leroy.
I'm from far East Coast.
That's awesome.
Wu-Tang's for the show. I forgot all about it. That movie's great. How High is so fucking funny.
It is.
I love
Great
that movie.
All right, we made it to the end.
Yep.
3 hours. You guys got a long show. I'm sure the listeners will be happy.
Yeah.
So Godspeed.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Damn, I want some more. Get that Titan shit. More.
Well, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, please play some video games.
Nobody's sleeping in the middle of the bed. The middle of the bed is only where you do the business. But when everybody's ready to sleep, it's the side of the bed that can't be beat. It's the middle of the bed where lovers meet. But when it comes time to slumber, it's the edges. Ooh, 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 the edges.